What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to, wait for it. There it is. Nonsensical Nonsense. I guess that's the official. That's one tasty beverage right there, ladies and gentlemen. Go get you a nice cold Miller Lite. Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. I'm Glick. Apparently, like Jason Derulo, I'm riding solo. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? I'm here. I cannot speak on the other gentlemen that partake part time on this show. But if you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And don't forget, you can hang out. Whoa. Words are hard. You can hang out with us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday around 6 p.m. It's usually 6:30 at the latest. We try to get on here no later than 6:30 and come hang out with you guys. And if you can't listen to us live, well, you can listen to us anytime, any place on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. All you got to do is just follow Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast on all them places I told you about. And you can go right up to the top, and there's a little bio link. You can click on it, and it'll take you to all the magical nonsensical nonsense lands. So, if you'd be so kind, give us a follow, give us a like, give us a listen. And don't forget to give us a share. Let other people know that we're out here doing what we do 3 times a week. Same with the live. If you're watching us live, feel free to share the live out as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. That's what I was doing as the show was kicking off. Anywho, happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend as always. Hopefully, the weather was nice. I I took Saturday night off because we had the in-laws in this weekend. Well, future in-laws. Sorry, future in-laws. Not official in-laws yet, but they came into town and spent the weekend with us and uh, hung out and kind of shot the shit, drank some booze. The kids got to meet Nikki's parents for the first time this weekend, which was cool. I think they all liked each other and got along pretty well. Pretty well. But this is the first time that I actually got to really hang out with her parents for like any extended amount of time. Like, usually it's been like, we went out a couple weekends ago and spent the day, but we actually spent the whole weekend together and got to hang out with her dad. Just we did a guy's day with him and Cash and I. My youngest son, he's a big Buckeyes fan and he's never seen the horseshoe. And being that I'm in Ohio, I said, well, today is your lucky day, sir. Let's take a road trip. And took him out to see the horseshoe. He was pretty impressed. I'm not the biggest Ohio State fan. I'm a Michigan fan. You guys know that about me. So of course I had to represent my Michigan gear while we were up there. Oh, the joys of football rivalries, college football rivalries, I guess. I took him to the Buckeye store, Buckeye Corner, so he could get some Buckeye gear. Because how you gonna like a team if you ain't got no gear, right? You got to have the gear to represent. So, but all in all, a really good weekend. I mean, an exhausting weekend. Friday we they got here. We went out to dinner, sat on the porch. It was nice, and I think all of us got to feeling pretty damn good Friday night. Pretty damn good. Saturday was kind of like we're here, but grilled out. I smoked some pork chops. I'm getting, guys. Let me tell you, I am becoming a beast on that damn smoker slash grill. It's been some years since I've actually grilled, on a regular basis. It's probably been a good 10, 15 years maybe. When I was married, my ex-wife wouldn't let me anywhere near the grill. Apparently, she thought that was a woman's place. I don't know. She couldn't. She was all right on the grill. She wasn't terrible, but I was better. But I wasn't allowed near it. That was her grill. But I've been, and I'm new to smoking meat, so this has been a fun little learning experience. So I've smoked pork chops a couple times and did some tenderloins and shit like that. But each time they're getting better and better in my opinion. So we did that Saturday, and then we had a couple friends come over and hung out Saturday night as well. Just kind of a chill weekend here at the house with the future in-laws and the kids. Um, so like I said, I took Saturday night off. Yeah. I took Saturday night off from the show, and I don't even know how that went. I haven't listened to the replay yet. I'll have to check it out and see how it went. I'm assuming it went pretty good. I'm sure it was a lot of movie and television talk and a lot of Jeff talking about how he's a millionaire and he's buying all this crazy stuff, if I had to guess. But I don't think the guys went down the political road Saturday night. Drunk ass. Who's a drunk ass? You. This was my first one since Saturday. Ain't nobody hating. Where the fuck are you at, you goofy son of a bitch? Do you know what time it is? Do you know what day it is? Get out of the fucking comments and get up on screen where you're supposed to be. Nobody's hating. I'm just saying I don't have to watch the replay, and I can already predict what the show is about. I caught the first few minutes because I had to go on a beer run Saturday night. BEERUN. And then when I got home, oh my God. A heads up to be nice so I could prepare, but no. Anywho, I caught a few minutes Saturday night. I had to go on a beer run, and so I had it on while I was on my way up to the gas station. And then after that, I didn't shit. I don't even think I had my phone at all Saturday night. Until everybody, until we all laid down for the night, and then I fell asleep playing one of my games.
Your ass.
Oh, come in now. No.
Your ass.
I got this.
I've been doing this show for over a year. The second Monday of every fucking month, I got a 7 o'clock meeting. I've been telling your ass every time.
I don't keep track of your schedule.
Heads up and be nice. Goddamn it. Me and Jeff ran this shit Saturday night.
I don't keep track of your schedule.
You what?
I don't keep track of your schedule. I don't know what you're doing.
No, for real. I got a VFW meeting at 7. That's why. I just got back from dropping off.
It sounds like you're mad because I hit it right on the head about what your conversation was.
No, I wasn't mad. No, we had fun. It was cool.
Without even watching.
That's something we hadn't done in about 2 years, so I was all right. I had fun yesterday when I did my own thing, and Brian and Rich popped up. That was cool.
Yeah, I didn't even have my phone on me at all yesterday until. No, because Nikki's parents left yesterday late morning, early afternoon, and then it was kind of gray and rainy and gross here, so we pulled the blackout curtains. We pulled the blackout curtains across the windows, and we watched scary movies all day.
Oh, God. Y'all getting any of that smoke up there?
Like a little bit, not nothing crazy. We had like moderate haze from the smoke, but nothing like New York had.
Yeah, because I saw a video where New York was getting it and Quebec had nothing. I was like, okay, wait a damn minute.
Yeah, New York looked like fucking Apocalypse. Mad Max Apocalypse.
Yeah, for real. I agree with that shit.
But I guess some parts of Pennsylvania got it real bad too.
Know how bad it was. So those pictures were not an exaggeration. He was showing us that shit.
Yeah, no, when we went to dinner Friday night, we went to a little Mexican restaurant up the road, and what the hell? And they got the big TVs all around the restaurant, and one of the TVs they had the news on, and they were showing pictures from New York on Friday.
Yeah.
And the kids were like, what the hell?
Exactly.
But I guess some parts of PA got it pretty good. I know Nikki's parents was saying that there was a little bit of a haze around their area where they're at. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it wasn't really anything noticeable unless you went like Saturday. We went downtown to the Horseshoe, and you could see it in the build, like downtown where all the big skyscrapers and stuff are.
Yeah.
You could see it in the skyline.
That's crazy.
So I mean, but it wasn't. It would look like a fog, like a light fog.
Right.
But
orange in New York, that's some nonsense right there.
What's that?
The sky was orange in New York. That was some nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, certain parts of New York are basically Canada.
Jesus. Yeah.
When you get up there along the northern edge, Michigan's the same way. When you get up in the Upper Peninsula, that's basically Canada. They all sound Canadian. So, but yeah, not too much around here. The fucking pollen's been kicking the pollen and allergies have been kicking everybody's ass around here.
Right.
We finally got some rain yesterday and today. We're supposed to get some more rain tomorrow, so knock that goddamn pollen shit out of the air.
Right.
Because like it's even been fucking me up, and I don't even have that bad of allergies. But it's been fucking me up to sit outside. My eyes get all watery and itchy and shit like that. So, seen today, the Browns released their new logo.
The Browns, yeah, I saw that.
I'm digging it, man.
Go for it. It's time for a new one. Shit.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be like on helmets or anything else like that, but it's just kind of cool that it'll be on shirts and shit. And
it's something new. New logos. It's something new. It's time for it.
They broke it down.
That's what it meant
on the Cleveland Browns Twitter page.
Yeah.
It says the logo is more than meets the eye.
Yes.
They put certain symbols in the logo. They got the symbol that represents the state of Ohio. Right. On the collar, is a C to represent Cleveland with a pick in the middle of it to give a nod to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay. The top of the C is the East End Zone, which represents where the dog pound is.
Yeah.
There's a football in the dog's nose. The spikes on this collar, there's 8 spikes to represent the 8 championships that Cleveland has won.
Right. Since they had franchise level. Understood.
Yeah. Around his mouth is the outline of the Guardian Bridge, which is the big bridge when you come in and out of Cleveland. There's a big bridge, and it's got like this giant statue of a guardian on it. Mm-hmm. And then they got the dog pound helmet up above the one eyebrow, and then right in the middle of between his eyebrows is a stripe. It's to represent the helmet stripe on the Cleveland Browns helmet.
Nice.
I was like, that is okay, Cleveland. I see you. Not only did you make a pretty
symbol, insignia, or emblem has to have a meaning. Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, not only do you guys have a really cool new emblem to represent the team, but you really put something into it to really represent Cleveland and represent the city and the team and the fans. So that was really cool.
And that's a hard thought process too, honestly.
So
I agree with that.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get me some new Browns gear with the new logo on it, as if I need an excuse.
Right.
to get more Browns gear, but I need to though because I got Saturday. Kevin and TJ came over. We were all hanging out, drinking and stuff, and bullshitting. And Kevin and I were discussing the Week 6 matchup between Cleveland and San Francisco. In Cleveland, he's a Niners fan.
That ought to be a sick game.
Yeah, he's a Niners fan. Obviously, I'm a Browns fan. We were looking at tickets, and I was like, we can get front row right behind the benches for $1,400 a piece. And he was like, I was thinking like no more than $150 for a ticket.
Right. That means I'm staying at home watching it on TV.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was like, no, I was too. I was just telling you if one of us happens to hit the lottery between then and now.
Right.
But no, we were looking at some tickets in the end zone, like row 10 in the end zone, about $1.50 a piece. So
that ain't bad.
If San Francisco's healthy and Cleveland lives up to the hype,
if both teams are healthy, you still got a problem. Honestly.
I absolutely think it'll be a really fun game to go to.
There should be an enormous game regardless, based on their rosters.
Yeah. And a lot of NFL experts are saying that Elijah Moore is going to be the breakout wide receiver of the season.
For the NFL or for that team?
No, for the NFL.
Shit. I'm ready to go against that already.
I'm like,
I hear him on that while he's up there with Deshaun Watson. Yes.
I mean, he wasn't bad last year. I had him on one of my teams.
There's nothing wrong with him as a wide receiver. He just wasn't getting the ball enough, honestly. And that is the truth. That is the truth.
Yeah, I mean, even last year when he was with the Jets, he wasn't bad.
No, he just wasn't getting the ball enough. Seriously.
Let's see if I can find him here real quick.
He wasn't getting the ball enough. Him and I should say the same thing on CeeDee Lamb. Because I expected him to be the number one wide receiver.
Well, CeeDee Lamb was a monster last year.
Yeah, but he should have got more. He's one of them 2,000-yard receivers, in my opinion. Breakout wide receiver of the year in the NFL entirely. Whew, that's a hard pick right now.
That's what they're saying, man.
That's a hard pick right now.
I mean, last year he only had 65 targets.
Are they going by rookie status or just receiver period will be my question.
He had 65 targets for 37 receptions. He was receiving at almost 60%. He had 450 yards and one touchdown with one touchdown.
Oh, CeeDee Lamb?
No, Elijah Moore.
Yeah, he wasn't getting the ball. Period.
CeeDee Lamb, I had him last year, and he didn't do terrible.
No, he didn't. He's about mediocre. I expect a lot more, but he'll do pretty good. He'll have a couple of breakout games because he had a couple of breakout games last season.
I mean, he only had three games that weren't double digits.
Who?
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb had a total of 302 fantasy points last season.
Right.
156 targets, 105 receptions, 70% receiving. What's going on, Bobby? What's going on, fucker? He had 1360 receiving yards, 9 receiving touchdowns. So, what more do you want from the cat from last year, Tony D?
He wasn't terrible, like you said, but
he wasn't in any way, shape, or form bad. I mean, he caught for over 1,000 yards, almost 1,400 yards.
That's a decent season. As
far as fantasy points go, he put up over 300 points.
It's a decent season.
Let's see here. I want to see. Just out of curiosity factor. Jamar Chase, who everybody can't seem to get his dick out of their mouths, he only put up 242 fantasy points last year.
Yeah. The offense is spread out.
CD Lamb was better than him, stat wise.
Because CD got the ball more than Jamar Chase did. Now, let's be clear. Tyreek Hill, the fastest wide receiver out there, he don't get the ball enough.
Jamar Chase was like his number one go-to target in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Over and over and over again.
So he got the ball every game. Cool.
Tyreek Hill, he put up 347 points. He only had 170 balls thrown his way. CeeDee Lamb had 165.
Okay. I'm eating a bowl of soup. I had a headache, Chris Technician. I've been hurting all day. I'm eating a bowl of soup. That's my damn dinner report.
So Jamar Chase had. See, this is the thing. Jamar Chase had 134 targets.
Mm-hmm.
And only 87, with 87 receptions.
Shut up, Bobby.
He barely broke 1,000 passing yards.
Yeah. Once again, he didn't get the ball enough.
Jamar Chase is a joke.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, sir. No, sir. No.
Yeah, he is.
No, fuck that.
I mean, hell, the great Cooper Kupp only put up, and now granted, he was injured the last.
He was injured. Yeah, you can hang that shit up already.
Okay, he was injured. He didn't play from week 11 to week 18. And he had 201 points, 98 targets, 75 receptions,
the most dangerous
812 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
The most dangerous team in the NFL right now would have Cooper Kupp and CeeDee Lamb. I mean, Cooper Kupp and Christian McCaffrey on the same squad. That would be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be points all over the damn board. I'll be honest about that. Cooper Kupp saved them in the Super Bowl.
Hell, Amari Cooper put up more points fantasy-wise than Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
And he had less targets. Less targets, more catches, more yards, and the same amount of touchdowns.
Okay.
Hey, man, the numbers don't lie. Personal feelings aside, like there's certain players that I like in the league, but I know they've fallen out. Like I like Kareem Hunt, and he's still got potential, but he's fallen off. And I like Kareem Hunt when he was with Kansas. I like Derek. God damn it! Oh boy, in Tennessee,
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry. But last season he kind of fell off a little bit.
He still broke 1,000 yards, didn't he?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, breaking 1,000 yards in the NFL as a running back, this really isn't that impressive.
How many did it last season is the question.
Oh, well, let's see.
Because I don't know how the hell he'd be getting them yards with the highlights I'll be seeing.
Tyreek Hill said that he wants to be the first wide receiver in NFL history to have 2,000 yards or something. What did he say?
Would he be the first? I thought somebody did that already.
I think he did say 2,000 yards in a season.
Somebody did that already as a wide receiver, I thought.
What the hell did he say? Running backs.
Excuse me. Running backs has been done.
Yeah, running backs. That's.
Hence, it should have been easier for a wide receiver.
Joe Mixon didn't break 1,000. He only had 800 yards, and everybody's sucking his dick. Christian McCaffrey, I don't think he had 1,000.
Yeah, because the whole Cincinnati Bengals team is pretty new and young. They had a good core.
Nope, I stand corrected. He had 1139.
Mm-hmm.
No, because Cincinnati doesn't have an offensive line.
You said that.
No matter how old or young they are, they don't have a damn offensive line. Austin Eckler only had 915.
Yeah, he was getting stopped. He would catch the ball. He was getting stopped on the spot.
Derrick Henry had 1538.
1,500 yards. Jesus.
I think it's more of the.
He gets the ball and he moves it. That's the key. And I got that. I'm good with that.
Big bad Tony Pollard had 1,007 yards. So he barely broke it, but he got it.
He's a beast. Running back and special teams. He's a beast.
Aaron Jones
broke 1,000.
1121. Nick Chubb, we know he went over 1,000.
Hater. What up, Random Rick? Hater.
Saquon had 1312. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's just without actually looking down the full list. I mean, 1,000 yards, it kind of comes relatively easy for running backs this year, or any more. So if when they start getting up above 1,500 or close to 1,500, that's a little bit more impressive to me.
All you gotta do is break 1,000. You got my respect because it's hard to get that.
Well, if there isn't a Rick podcast on, guess folks got this to watch. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they need something to fall asleep to, they could watch your old replays. They got insomnia.
You two assholes.
Best cartoons of all time. 5 cartoons that nobody's ever heard of. And 5
No, you're the only one who hasn't heard of them. You're the only one who hasn't heard of them.
That's our list.
You're the only one who hasn't heard of those cartoons.
What cartoons?
The ones we said. Everybody knows the cartoons we was talking about. Excuse me.
I was at the doctor the other day for some issues with my sleeping, not sleeping very well, my tossing and turning. And my doctor wrote out a prescription and told me to start watching Random Rick Reviews Fridays at 10:15 on YouTube. It would help me with my sleep. And, I could watch all the replays as well. It's a shout out, but it's also a kick in the dick at the same time.
You gotta get him, Rick. You gotta get him now.
I pulled up Friday night. He sent me the link, and I was like, I didn't think I was going to be able to get in. And I was kind of surprised they were still on. They were on pretty late Friday night. I was kind of shocked. I pulled up in there. Both of them looked like deer in the headlight. Oh shit! I tried to mind my tongue though. I was pretty tipsy, but I tried to mind my tongue. I didn't want to curse but it was cool. I mean, I think we had a pretty cool conversation. We kind of busted each other's balls.
You gotta get him for that one, Rick.
I heard our little birdie told me that for some weird reason that Nonsensical Nonsense helps with your erectile dysfunction too, Rick. That's weird, but I mean, Whatever gets you off, I guess, bro.
Wow.
Does the sound of my sweet voice soothe your colon and allow proper movement?
Oh shit.
It really is. And I was even watched a few minutes Friday night when Tony was on there, and there was a couple times where Tony slipped but I could see he was getting ready to curse, and not like in a bad way. It's just how we talk and everything. And he would catch himself, and I was in that same boat Friday night. I can be respectful and mindful when people don't like cursing on their show and stuff like that. I totally get that. It's not for everybody. And you guys kind of cater to obviously a way different audience than what we do. You know, especially Random Rick with like his toy reviews and game reviews and stuff like that he does on the side, like his videos and his shorts.
80s and 90s nostalgia, honestly, and there is some of that going on.
Yeah,
that's why I'm good with it. I can relate.
And every once in a while, we dive into the world of nostalgia on here, but you know, we also do things a little bit. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And some people have sensitive ear holes. They don't want to hear "fuck this, fuck that" bullshit.
No, we don't.
Cut, swat, or asshole. Now the degenerates that listen to this show, they actually enjoy it.
Oh shit.
Then we'll go ahead and call a spade a spade. If you're listening to this show, you're a damn degenerate. He does Gen X. We do D-Generation X.
That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Don't tell us what to do. Don't tell us what to say. We do what we want. You know, I know there's a whole bunch of new like intros up here. I don't even know what the fuck Jeff is doing anymore, but I think Random Rick has one that I told Jeff to change.
You like to see homos naked?
Homie, where you make it?
Yeah, you like to see homos naked. That's cool, man. Whatever.
No. Homie, where you make it? Home, where you make it?
Oh.
Everybody know that. Goddamn, boy.
Guy likes to see homos naked. That don't help me.
You're on mute, dipshit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
No, I know. I was talking to myself. I said, "Where's Chris's?"
Are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
Unbelievable.
I need to get Rick's changed. I need to find something else.
Oh. Damn, this hurts.
I take Tylenol extra strength. I take 2 to 3 of them. They're like 500 milligrams a piece. What is that?
And they got the big boys.
Oh, Excedrin. I do like Excedrin.
That's how bad this is.
I like Excedrin. Excedrin helps for aches and body pains and stuff too, man. Excedrin and Bayer are my go-to when my back and shoulder and stuff is hurting. Headaches, it's usually my extra strength Tylenol or 18 ibuprofen.
18?
Well, it's like 6. They're only 200 milligrams a piece. Ibuprofen. So, like 6. Yeah, 6. 6 or 8, depending upon how bad it is.
Right.
Motrin isn't bad. It just doesn't. When I get my really bad headaches, it just doesn't work. If I can catch a headache coming on quick, I'll take ibuprofen. But if it's one that's persistent, I got to pop them Tylenol, man. And once I pop them Tylenol, it goes away. But aches and pains, we got this is Bayer back and body, extra strength back and body. Oh my God, that stuff is like a miracle over the counter drug. What you should take is a couple shots of Crown Peach and wash it down with one of your High Lives, Miller Genuine Draft, or whatever it is you try.
Not on this one. Oh,
Nick, we went up to the liquor store Friday after dinner, and Nikki's dad came out, and he was like, "Y'all got Crown Peach for days in there. We can't get it back home." I said, "Yeah, we always have."
Yeah, see, he can relate.
Yeah. I told you, man, anytime you need some, if you can't get it, let me know.
They got it down here plentiful now.
Yeah. Yeah, we've always had it here. I mean, it's always been like 3 or 4 different sizes of bottles.
Spilled a damn glass of water on my damn laptop. What up, Mark?
I got your little dog, bitch. It's right here. As we discovered this weekend, I'm a big boy. Big boy with the big boy chair. I'm living that big boy life. Hashtag big boy life.
Oh God!
I'm gonna get it tatted across my stomach like Tupac had Thug Life. I'm gonna have big boy life tatted across my stomach. Big boy life, Tony D. Big boy life.
You gonna have mug life on your stomach?
I can fucking spell, jackass. Tony's a little neuter chihuahua, yipping and yapping.
You ain't nothing but a mangled mongrel. Anyway,
I'm a big old fucking junkyard dog. I'm a big old angry junkyard dog.
Did you ever see Lady and the Tramp? The Tramp was one of my heroes.
Hey man, you can't shit on the Tramp.
Tramp was one of my heroes.
He was that dog though. He was that dog. My man was down for everything, and he wasn't even the biggest dog in the fight.
No, you just gotta be down to fight.
Yeah, that's like what's his name? Charlie from All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
He was ready to throw down, put it down. Did what was right, but if he had to get rowdy, he got rowdy. Like Lady in the Tramp. I heard they're doing another live action. Speaking of Disney movies, I hate the news. I hate the media with their stupid clickbait bullshit. So I was scrolling through yesterday evening. You know, we got done watching movies, and everybody was kind of winding down for the night, whatever. Because we were watching. We watched 3 movies last night. We watched. I can't remember the first one. We watched The Ritual on Netflix. Not a bad movie. Could have been better. The Ritual. It was a British movie, but it was based in the mountains and stuff of Sweden. It had to do with Norse and pagan mythology. It was the Jotun. It's a creature. They were like giant. They were giant gods or whatever. But it was pretty good. It could have been a little bit better. And then we watched what was that other movie that we watched? God damn, why can I not remember it? I really liked it. Oh, M. Night Shyamalan. The Visit. The one where the kids go to visit their grandparents.
Hold on.
I liked it. The kids were freaked out because it was based in PA.
There you go.
And that's where Nikki's parents were from. And they were like, "We are not going to visit your parents for a week." And it was like, well, you know what they look like. So
The Visit? That's not on Netflix.
No, that's on we watched it on Tubi or Pluto or something like that. But it's M. Night Shyamalan. So M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. So you know it has that twist in it. And then we watched what potentially could have been a really cool movie, but the ending was fucking bullshit. Was called We Should Do Something. And it was basically about a family who got locked in the bathroom after a tornado or after a storm or whatever. A tree fell and blocked the door in the bathroom and they couldn't get out.
Unbelievable.
Not a bad movie, but terrible ending.
That's a lot of movies these days.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Well, I mean, that's how that movie, The Ritual, was. It was good. It was cool. But then the ending was just kind of weird.
As most of them wound up being.
Mark, I heard about your the what is it, the King's Guards or the Queen? I guess now the King's Guards. They were practicing for something today or yesterday to do with the king, and they were just falling out.
Dehydration.
It was so hot, and they were in their full like that heavy wool uniform with the big fuzzy hat and shit.
Yeah.
And cats were falling out, dude, in the heat out there and where Mark's at. But anyways, I speaking of movies, I was, after everybody was winding down for the night and kind of starting to do our own thing, and the kids disappeared off the bedroom, the girls did, and then Cash was doing his nightly routine and whatnot. I was scrolling through my Google News. I got a couple notifications, and one of the headlines was another Disney classic gets the Little Mermaid treatment.
Which one?
And I was like, oh, okay, so everybody's going to be pissed off because they're going to turn another Disney princess into a black character. Here we go again.
Maestro LeDuc was good.
And they were talking about goddamn Lion King. I'm like, they've already done a live action on the Lion King. They're doing another one. I haven't seen the live action of Lion King. That is one of my favorite movies, as discussed on this show multiple times. But I will say, I wasn't mad at Disney when they did the live action of The Jungle Book.
Good movie. Good movie.
I really liked the live action Jungle Book. And I liked the Mowgli movie.
That Jungle Book movie was good.
Yeah.
Might be too much for the little kids, but it was good.
Cash loved it. That was when Cash was little. That damn live action Jungle Book movie was his favorite goddamn movie. I don't even know how many times him and I watched it. And I would lay on the couch and he would sit on my belly, just like Mowgli did to Baloo when they would float down the river.
Yeah.
Because to Cash, he was Mowgli and I was Baloo.
Cash is a smart kid.
Yeah, so we would be, I don't even know how many times me and that kid watched that movie. It was a good thing I liked it because I don't know how I've been able to get by if I didn't like it. But no, I really like the live action. And I really like the live action of Aladdin.
Yes.
Even though everybody kind of shit on it and kind of shit on Will Smith, I thought Will Smith did a pretty good job. I think he did a really good job
outstanding job.
I thought he did a really good job of honoring Robin Williams and keeping certain elements of Robin Williams as Genie, but at the same time also making it his own character. So I don't know. That's, come at me if you want. That's my opinion. I thought Will Smith was great as the Genie. I thought the live action of Aladdin was awesome.
He did outstanding, plain and simple.
Yeah, no, dude. I don't know if you've seen that or not, Tony, but yeah, man, the King's Guards or whatever, they were practicing for some ceremony that's happening this week, and it's so hot out there, and they're not used to like 86, 90 degrees, 100 degrees. Yeah, it's hot for us, but it's kind of, it's the norm. It's summertime. It's whatever. We had that. I guess in England, and Mark, you can kind of attest to this and let me know if I'm right or wrong. You guys really aren't used to that type of weather on a regular basis. It's kind of rare for you guys. So these cats, I think it was like 25 guards fell off during the practice ceremony. And the crazy thing about it, all the other guards just kept going like nothing was happening. They just let them, and then they had their like medic brigade or whatever come out with their sirens on their helmets and a little cot and wee-oo, and scooped them up and carried them off. It's basically how I picture England's armed forces. You lost to farmers.
We lost to distance and disease.
But that's wild to me. And then they were talking about it on the Roger and JP show, one of the shows that I listened to, and JP was kind of saying the same thing. As they were saying it, my thoughts was like, damn, they're just acting like nothing's happening. They keep doing their thing and say the hell with their comrades or whatever. And but a cat called in. He was he was retired military, and he said when they do ceremonies and parades.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to tell you because I wasn't going to say it.
No, he's like, even at McDill down there in Florida, he was like, they'll have like 25 or 30 reserves people
waiting.
So when somebody falls out,
they go get them.
Just run in and take their spot, and everybody acts like nothing happened. I'm like, damn, that's cold blooded. Like, y'all ain't even at war. You're just doing a damn parade or a ceremony, and nobody give a fuck.
I fell out one time in formation. The first ship came and grabbed me. Like, you okay? I was hung over. My first time ever. That's why I don't go to work drunk. I was hung over.
I learned.
We stood there for too long, and I started. One guy said, "You okay?" I said, "No." And I started. And a couple of just they're locked up, right?
Yeah.
And I got the first sergeant caught it. So then I had to sit down. I almost threw up. They pulled me out. And I went outside. I threw up all over the side. They're like, "You okay?" I don't know what the hell I had last night. That's why I don't drink before I go to work like that no more.
No, I learned that shit like in high school playing football, especially when we would have our 2 and 3 a days in the summertime.
Uh-huh.
I showed up a couple times hungover as fuck, probably still drunk from the night before for a 2 a day or a 3 a day, and fucking throwing up, drinking water like I'm a fish. Just
motherfuckers think that shit is fun. Y'all go ahead
and just sweating my balls off. Just.
What's up, Mandy? It's 7. I got to run in this meeting. I'll try to come back with us so we get out early. All right.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be here.
All right, man.
Oh, I can't get to the comments. Hey, Mandy, what's going on, girl? But no, just sweating buckets, man. Now, I won't say that I learned my lesson because I've been there a few times since. I'd like to say that I learned my lesson, but I try not to. I try not to drink. Well, first and foremost, I try not to drink like I drank when I was 16 and 17 anymore, but every once in a while I tie one off like that. But I try to do it on nights when I know I don't got shit planned. I know I ain't got shit going on the next day, and I can just lay around and be a sack of dog shit. But yeah, man, I they were talking about that, and I had to, of course, I had to. Oh, okay. What the hell is that? But that was just wild to me. And I didn't know that even in our military, that's old age drinking. Yeah, he totally tries not to drink like he used to. But or I really don't know what Tony's drinking habits were really like when he was younger. I mean, it sounds like he's always been pretty responsible with his drinking. I'm sure he's had a few nights where he's really tied one off, but for the most part, it sounds like he's always been pretty responsible. I know I've had in my younger days way more nights where I wasn't as responsible as I could have been or should have been. Now, I didn't drink and drive. I've never really been one to drink and drive. Even now, I mean, if I go out to dinner or something like that, I may only have 2 or 3 drinks with dinner. I'm not going to have any more than 3 because I know like for me, as long as I'm eating and then I drink afterward or drinking while I'm eating, I don't think I'll be over the limit, but I don't even think I'd be close. But Amanda. But there's been nights where I just planned on getting fucked up, so I didn't eat until the end of the night, and then I'd spend $40 at TJ's. And if you're not from my area, you don't know anything about TJ's. We've talked about TJ's on here, but the Barnyard Buster is the greatest food on the planet when you're drunk. It'll sober you up in a heartbeat. It'll fill your belly. It'll leave you without a hangover. And if you don't eat before you go to bed and you wake up with a hangover and you get a Barnyard Buster, the BYB with extra hash browns or home fries, whatever you choose, it'll take that hangover away right now. I hate fucking hangovers these days. I hate them. And I generally don't get like really bad hangovers unless I start drinking liquor. Uh, you know, uh, Nikki likes to drink tequila and stuff like that. I mean, I like it, but I like to do shots, but I might do two or three. I don't. Once we get past that three mark or whatever, then I know I'm going down the shots road, and the next day I'm just going to be total ass. If I just drink beer, yeah, I might be a little bit hungover and feel a little bit like ass, but generally I get up, take me a shower, get me something to eat, drink a glass of water, and I'm golden. Stay golden, pony boy. Because hangovers suck when you get old. And as long as the kids aren't here, I'll deal with a hangover. If it's just Nikki and I on like a Sunday morning or something, being hungover as fuck, where we don't have to get out of bed. We literally just lay in bed, order food because we can DoorDash our food, order food, just lay in bed. TV's back here, just lay in bed and watch TV. But I'm not trying to deal with the hangover all fucking day. If I got shit to do, like there's been some Fridays where we've done shots and shit like that, and I just like feel like ass. And then I got the show coming up, and I'm like, I don't even feel like doing the show tonight. I'm still fucking hungover as shit. And I know all I got to do is drink a beer and I'll be fine, but I don't want to drink a beer. And it's usually once I get that first or second beer in me, once the show starts, that I find I'm finally like, all right, I'm back. My tank is fully charged. I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's fucking go. Type deal. But I guess it's one of those things that's all about growing up, if you will. Growing up, getting older, learning from to learn or not to learn. Oh shit! Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're getting rid of that. I had so I don't know. I don't like dealing with hangovers either. Now that I'm older, I just don't like that feeling of just feeling like complete dog shit the next day. Um, but I know it's Monday, and I know we typically do not take breaks on Monday, but let's take ourselves a real quick break, come back, and during the break, I'll see what I can come up with. I don't know Tony's schedule. I need to remember that. I might have to mark it down like on a calendar or on a post-it note or something and put it up there. That way I know for the second Mondays of every month to be prepared for Tony D to not be here. So let's take a real quick break. Maybe we'll start implementing breaks onto Mondays since we do typically go 3 hours. But let's go ahead and enjoy a little Leapfrog Studios with their metal cover of Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J. And I'll be back here in a few minutes.
Rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom. Explosions overpowering. Over the competition I'm towering. Wrecking shop when I drop these lyrics that will make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare, you better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that alone gets sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Don't you call this a regular jam. I'm gonna rock this land. I'm gonna take this itty bitty world by storm. When I'm just getting warm. Just like Muhammad Ali, they call him fascist. Watch me bash this beat like a skull. Don't you know I had a beef with? Why do you riff with me? I'm maybe a psycho. And when I pull out my jam and get ready, cause I might go blow. How you like me now? The ripper will not allow you to get wet. It's the spit go rip. Listen to my gear shift. I'm blasting, outlasting, kinda like Shaft. So you can say I'm drafted. Old English built my mind when I came up with a funky rhyme. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Breakthrough. Blast a herd when I rip and kill at will. The man of the hour, tower of power. I'll devour. I'm gonna tie you up and let you understand that I'm not your average man. When I got a jammy in my hand, damn. Listen to the way I say. Your crew damage, 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 destruction, terror. When mayhem pass me as this is so suckers I say him. Farmers, what? Farmers, what? I'm ready. I think I'm gonna bomb a town. Don't you never, ever pull my lever, cause I explode. And my 90cc to low. I gotta thank God, cause he gave me the strength to run hard. Knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
You can do it to me all the time.
Well, what? Okay then. Well, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. I'm Glick. You just got me tonight. Sorry, Jody was here for a hot minute. He had to leave, so you're stuck with me the next 2 hours. Hopefully, you won't mind. We'll figure some stuff out to talk about. I got a couple things, but apparently my laptop had a mind of its own. There, I was grabbing some beers. I was, recycling some beers, if you will, and it was playing that cover song. And then all of a sudden, I heard Blacktop Mojo, and I'm like, "What the hell?" But anywho, welcome back to words are hard. Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. Hopefully, you enjoyed the first hour of fuckery and nonsense. Just kind of filler, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is at the end of the day. I'm Glick. You already know that. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all them social medias: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Oh, we're also on TikTok. Don't forget about TikTok. Don't forget you can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't join us live, go ahead and check us out on all podcast platforms, including Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts, to name a couple. All at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. Give us a follow, give us a like, and if you'd be so kind, give us a share, and don't forget to go ahead and hit the old share button on the live. We greatly appreciate that, as always. If you like what we do and enjoy what we do, go ahead and hit the share. Hit the share. Share it. Before we went to break, we were talking about getting older and dealing with hangovers and shit like that. And Mandy said in the comments, I love you, man. Can't be still drinker, especially in college. Mid-20s, worst hangover ever broke me of that. I was gonna say in my 20s and even my early 30s, I didn't really get a whole lot of hangovers. But I'm the same way. I love you. I'm like a combination of I love you, man, and Amir, and then tell you something, Amir, that guy. And I'm always when we go out, Nikki's usually hanging around with her friends and whatnot, and I'm just exploring the bar. I'm making friends with everybody. I'm meeting there. I'm meeting everybody at the bar. I'm making friends. I'm hanging out. I'm having fun, having a good time. Um, but I've never had like the hangover that broke me, so to say. Um, Now I've drank stuff that I would never drink again. Tequila being that demon, that monster. Um, I I'd like to say I'm a quick learner, but it did take me 2 rounds with tequila. The first time I had a holy moly, and then I took that fight on again. And after that second fight, after getting my ass whooped by tequila for 2 times, I said, I'm done. I'm not fucking with you no more. I can't stand you. I don't like you. Stay away from me. But I've never had a hangover that broke me, so to say. Typically I try to eat before I go to bed. I get me a glass of water. I get me a couple Tylenol, a couple ibuprofen, and I'm usually pretty good. I mean, not always, but usually. And then when I do finally get up out of bed, I, I try to get something to eat here. If there's nothing to eat at the house, I try to order something or I go get something. Typically nowadays with DoorDash and Uber Eats and Instacart and Grubhub and all that, I just order food in. I'll just order me some hangover food and hangover drinks, and then I'm good to go. Tony had to dip out. He had his VA meeting, so he may or may not be back. I don't know. So you guys are stuck with me, fuckers. Um, but home, but home. Anywho, I don't know if you guys seen this or not. Anyways, I don't know if you guys seen this or not. NBA playoffs are going on. The NHL playoffs are going on right now. Uh, there's a lot of sports. Baseball's happening. I'm a Reds fan. The Reds are red hot right now for some reason. I'm not mad at it. The guys were, a couple weeks ago, my guys they were in the gutter. They were in the gutter. And they are now climbing out of the gutter, and they are sitting in third place of the National League Central Division. Only a couple games behind Milwaukee and Pittsburgh. So I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that. They are. They are, and there's a lot of baseball left to be played, ladies and gentlemen. But they are the seventh seed in the or in seventh seed in seventh place for the wild card. Only 3 games behind though, so that's good. I don't know, but anywho, the other night at the game 4 between the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets, NBA, and the finals and the championship. Uh, at halftime, Conor McGregor was there as special guest or whatever, and he punched the Miami Heat mascot and sent him to the emergency room. Now it was a stage thing, supposedly. MMA star Conor McGregor sent the person who plays the Miami Heat's mascot, Bernie, to the emergency room Friday night after decking him during a partnership announcement between McGregor and the Heat. A person familiar with the situation told USA Today Sports, who they requested anonymity because they were not authorized to speak publicly. So somebody in the Heat organization who was not all, you're not allowed to talk about this. Why are you risking your job? You work for an NBA franchise, and you're going to risk your job to talk about what happened between Conor McGregor and this mascot. The mascot's performer saw a doctor, received pain medication, and was sent home at half court during a timeout. Sorry, it wasn't halftime. It was half court during a timeout with 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter of the game 4 between the Heat and Nuggets. The Heat revealed their partnership with McGregor and his pain relief spray called TIDL Sport. It was not well received as some fans booed McGregor in part of the announcement that was staged. Bernie had on giant boxing gloves. McGregor clocked the mascot with 2 left punches. It was supposed to play out that way in a good-natured way, not with the force of McGregor's punches. The first punch hit Bernie in the side of his head, and then McGregor hit him again after he fell on the court. Oh, the announcer was quoted saying, "Oh mercy, Bernie, you're gonna need some TID or title, I guess title maybe TIDL, some title yourself, baby." The announcer said. Then McGregor sprayed Bernie with the pain relief product. Oh God, this motherfucker, Conor McGregor, cannot stay out of the news to save his life. He's always wanting to be hitting somebody. Like, McGregor sat courtside during the game, which the Nuggets won. But it doesn't say anything more as far as, did he suffer from concussion or what had happened. But, I mean, let's see if I can pull this up here. Try to show you guys so you can see right here. Hold on a second. Let me turn this down. Hold on 1 second. For those of you watching the live broadcast, this will benefit you as opposed to anybody listening live. But if you're watching or listening on Spotify, Here you go. You can see the chicken walking out there. Got his boxing gloves up. Conor McGregor says, "Bep, bep," and then sprays him. Sprays him again. So, like, what the fuck, man? I don't know what was up with this Michael Jackson slashed Tony Soprano outfit that his goofy ass was wearing. But just like the last song we played during break, Mama said, "Knock you out." Conor McGregor said, "Knock you out." It's just, and this is my personal opinion, but I'm over Conor McGregor and I'm over Floyd Mayweather. Again, I guess Floyd Mayweather had a fight with John Gotti Jr. the fourth or whatever, and it just turned into a fucking brawl. Nobody, you guys are old. You're past your prime. You made your money. You were great champions. Stop embarrassing yourself, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. You're fucking jokes anymore. Yeah, I said that. I guess this past weekend, Mayweather fought like John Gotti Jr. something or another. I don't know. But it turned into a fucking brawl before the bell ever rung. And there was like 60 people in the goddamn ring all fighting. I don't know. It was a mess. It was a joke. Floyd Mayweather, 50-0 or whatever. But I guess when you run away from people every fight you have and you win that way, I guess that makes you a great champion. I don't know. I'm old school. I grew up in the era of Mike Tyson and George Foreman and Lennox Lewis and guys that just murdered people in the ring, not ran from them. But anyways, I digress. Um, this has always been weird to me. This concept of, well, not twins in general. Twins aren't weird to me, but twins dating twins. Um, I mean, that's kind of on the verge of like an incestual relationship, almost, sort of, kind of ish. I know it's not technically, but there was an article that I was reading the other day. It's we're twins dating twins, and yes, we do mix up our boyfriends. This it's this social media influencer, TikToker, and her sister. They're identical twins, and they're dating identical twins. But Brazilian influencer Larissa Lazarin has confirmed for inquiring non-twin minds that she and her identical sister, Letitia, do indeed mix up their boyfriends who are also twins. Now, the guy in me thinks, nice. Yeah, like, could be with Larissa, could be with Ladija. I don't know. It's a mystery. It's like one of those mystery grab bags that you used to have back in the day. Who? But at the same time, like, really, you just casually throw out there that, yeah, we mix up our boyfriends and get confused. It's not the boyfriends who are saying this, mind you, because had it been reversed, then and the boyfriends were saying this, they'd been the worst because everybody hates men, and they got to find a reason to shit on us, but they'd have been the worst motherfucking dudes in the like, oh, how dare you, you sexist, you blah 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 blah. In the TikTok, which was posted Friday and has been viewed nearly 12 million times, Larissa, who's only 19, shows her twin, and I'm assuming her name is Letitia, chatting with her boyfriend, Felipe, while at the gym. That one over there is my twin, and I'm almost certain he's my boyfriend, explains Larissa. Then I get confused, quote unquote. Panning the camera to the left, Larissa then focuses on her own boyfriend, Lucas, who is working out at an arm machine. So she said, that one over there is my twin, and I'm almost certain. And then I get confused. I think I would just kill myself than be in this relationship if I had a twin brother, to be honest with you. They seem like brain dead TikTok girls who it's a TikTok dead. Everybody's done it 5 million times, but we're going to act like we're the first people to do it. Oh my God. Ugh, shut up. She continued to say, but when I look at the other one, I realize he's my boyfriend. The influencer documents various wanderings of her twin and their boyfriends on social media. Joke that the boys are too alike, and maybe we switched and didn't even notice. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, for us older generation, just so you know, these are the kids that are going to be taking care of us when we are in assisted living or in nursing homes or, whatever the case may be. Let's go ahead and continue upon the influencer road, shall we? Busty influencer arrested for a string of bank robberies. An influencer known for flaunting her assets, if you will, voluptuous, on social media has been apprehended by police after allegedly committing multiple robberies with her bow outside banks in Brazil. And I mean, let's be honest with you guys, all you chicks that have your OnlyFans and you're half naked on your Instagram and your Twitter and your TikTok, and all, y'all fucking look the same. You're all boring. There's nothing to you. The guys that are, I mean, I'm not mad at you for making money, trust me, because I've thought about it. But the people who are spending their money are sad sacks. Probably still living at home with mommy and daddy. Probably gross and disgusting in nature. But y'all look the same. Y'all act the same. It's sad. Being an individual, but hey, do your thing, make your money, I guess, at the end of the day. But supposedly Karina Gomes, who boasts over 63,000 followers on TikTok. Not even that much. Really, it only takes 63,000 followers to be an influencer. And her boyfriend, Edmilson Souza de Sylvia, were taken into custody by police in Rio de Janeiro. The pair, like a would-be Bonnie and Clyde of TikTok, were charged with robbing people en route to make either deposits or payments at the ATM of various banks. According to investigators, Gomes' role was to get the victims to let their guard down before a member of the crew robbed them at gunpoint. So they're grifters at the end of the day. I mean, that's all they are. She comes up, she shakes her boobies in front of their face and shows them her ass, and then they're not paying attention. And this is a tale as old as time. It's kind of like a grifter. That's what they do. They sucker you in. It's like going fishing at the end of the day. You throw the bait out there and you wiggle it around until some jackass goofy fish bites it. And then once he bites, you sink the hook in. In this case, you run up on him and you rob him at gunpoint. Meanwhile, a getaway driver would park in front of each financial institution ready to ferry the gang to safety following the job. And I mean, at the end, in the face, like she's really not that pretty. She looks like she got hit by a bag of bricks. Uh, but she looks like every big titted, fat ass, tattooed, dark haired girl on Instagram and Twitter and OnlyFans. Gomes and Company have been monitored by police since the end of May amid a spike in these raising these crimes. This week, the security team at the bank in Relingo, neighborhood tipped authorities about presence of a suspicious car, a Hyundai HB20, outside the bank. Police subsequently arrived at the scene, whereupon the couple tried to flee, only to be apprehended a few feet away from the branch. They reportedly had a loaded .38 caliber handgun in their possession, which authorities later confiscated. The pair has since admitted to the robberies and also named four. So now you're a snitch. Now you're snitching. You sold out your accomplices, who authorities are currently on the hunt for, and they will remain in police custody until investigation has concluded. Along with her TikTok following, she has also amassed 50,000 followers on Instagram before the account was suspended following her arrest, meaning she's effectively in both Instagram and real life jail. Then it goes on and on about she frequently posted half-naked videos and pictures, and one of the pictures she just depicted a heavily tatted Gomes toting a replica firearm, while another showed Gomes behind an animated bars that she digitally imposed via Instagram filter. If being jealous, possessive, crazy, neurotic were crimes, she joked in the shut up. And again, like I said, she kind of busted in the face, and as far as the body goes, she looks like every other fucking goofy whore on Instagram and TikTok that only promote their OnlyFans page. Nothing really to be impressed or by. But we're not done talking about the influencers. We are not done talking about the influencers. And I'm really not mad at this one. I'm not, I'm not mad at her. But at the same time, maybe if you're a homeowner, get you some homeowners insurance, get you what is it called? A homeowner's warranty, I guess, something like that, where kind of like having a car warranty or whatever like that. You pay so much a month with your mortgage, and if something goes wrong, you pay the deposit. Somebody else comes and takes care of it for you. But this young lady needed $10,000 to fix her leaky roof. So she decided to stage a strip show on top of her house. Tara, she's 24, bought her 3-bedroom property in Little Rock, Arkansas, less than a year ago, but was left reeling when its roof started leaking last month. Builders said the situation needed to be addressed. What up, Tim? The builder said the situation needed to be addressed quickly and quoted the eye-watering amount for repairs cost. But when when Tara's insurers okay, so here we go. The insurers refused to foot the bill. Um, she panicked. Former dental nurse was forced to get creative. I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to scrape together 10 grand for an issue that clearly needs to be fixed soon? She recalled an interview with Kennedy News. Uh, this is her quote, or these are her quotes. I was obviously feeling a little bit down about that, and I figured I might as well use humor to deal with my situation because I could either cry or laugh. Uh, Tara subsequently scaled the roof of her home to take a series of humorous selfies to share online, which just shows her like laying on the roof. She's got a sad face, and she's crying and everything else. Uh, to her surprise, the snaps quickly went viral, and viewers urged the little raunchy to get raunchy on the roof and charge for the content. When I originally posted, I didn't even put anything about OnlyFans. The homeowner insisted. People started commenting like, just started OnlyFans, make money that way, blah, blah, blah. I have a job, but I would consider myself pretty. And I thought I could make a decent amount on OnlyFans, and it would have been a very quick way to scrape together the money, she further explained. So that's why I originally started it. She's a cute girl. She's got a very cute girl next door look to her. She's not by standards of hot or anything like that. She's a very cute girl. Obviously not your typical female influencer. I use that word very loosely. Who 100% of her content on social media is half naked and touting off and spouting off about her fucking OnlyFans page. And I hate to break it to you, OnlyFans models. Um, Porn is free, and guys can see whatever weird shit that pops into their head when they wake up in the morning or in the middle of the afternoon or before they go to bed at night that they want to see for free. Just saying. As opposed to seeing you and 3,000 other girls making the same exact poses on OnlyFans. I really don't like OnlyFans, and I really don't like you OnlyFans models. You guys make my head hurt. I don't care. Do your thing. I'm not worried about it. You're not special, and you feel like you're special. I think that's what I don't like about you. So she also thought it would be unique and really funny to showcase suggestive photos on her roof. It's definitely very out of the ordinary, right? Most people, if they're posting sultry photos, they're just in bed or sitting on a chair or something. Yes, it's the same poses. Everybody does the same poses over and over and over and over and over again. However, as soon as she started staging the rooftop strip shows, she decided to end them, and not because of her neighbors might be prying. I very quickly realized I'm just not cut out for that. She said of a life as a raunchy rooftop show girl. Again, like I said, she's a pretty girl next door, a little nerdy, a little cute, nice little combination. Um, in no way, shape, or form do I look down on anyone who does that to make money. But just after looking at the content, I did not think I was cut out for it or could do that, she said. Um, she did not disclose whether she actually raised the 10 grand she needed before quitting the DIY project, but the steaming display still managed to blow the roof off for some aroused fans on social media. I'm not mad at her in any way, shape, or form. That wasn't her forte. It wasn't her norm. She kind of really stepped out of her comfort zone, obviously, and then she realized that that wasn't her place. Where the world she wanted to live in, and stopped. I mean, you can't be mad at somebody for that. Shit. I can't tell you how many times we've joked around. Nikki and I have joked around about me starting an OnlyFans for tattoo funding, and we've talked about it on here. Tattoo funding or this, that, or the other thing. Um, do I think that there's people out there that would pay for it? Absolutely. Do I think there's people out there that would be like, really? What the fuck are you doing that for? You're gross, bro. Yeah. Uh, do I think that people would be extremely judgmental? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I would probably start it and do it, and then be much like she was, and just be like, "Yeah, money's cool, I guess. Well, it's really not my thing. Like, it's not the world I live in." You know? But what the hell do I know? What the hell do I know about anything? I'm not drunk yet, but I'm just a drunk guy on the internet that talks a lot of shit and speaks his mind unapologetically and unhinged. You know what I mean? What the hell? Oh. An article, a chick, she works in Newark, New Jersey, but she lives in South Carolina, and she commutes by plane. And it says that it is cheaper than living in New Jersey and New York. What the fuck are y'all doing, man? Y'all are killing your residents, man. Damn it. I can't, I don't know about Vermont and Maine or or Rhode Island or any of those other New England states, Massachusetts. I don't know what it's like up there because I don't know anybody up there, but I do know people in New York and I do know people in Jersey. Jersey's a shithole. Nobody likes New Jersey. Stop it, New Jersey. And anybody from New Jersey, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. You're not impressing anybody, and there's nothing special about you. You're the garbage state for a reason. But New York, man, and it's been like this for years, killing the residents up there with taxes and cost of living is absolutely insane. Glick has spoken. The mighty Glick has spoken. I don't know what I spoke on, but I spoke on a lot of things. But I have spoken. Cheddar's box in here, Tim Conrad. How you doing, brother, man? Long time no see. Oh, but I totally understand it. I'm from the north myself. Um, I'm from the Midwest. Sorry, I'm not from the north. I got yelled at the last time I said I was from the north. I'm not from the north. I'm from the Midwest. But either way, I know the cost of living and I know the taxes in Ohio are stupid because when I moved to South Carolina, the first job I had when I first got down there, because I did all these interviews and all this shit, and I kept being told I'm overqualified. I have too much experience. Blah 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 blah, whatever. So I took a job making like half of what I was making when I left Ohio. Just taxes alone, based off of that, I was making less than half of what I was making here in Ohio, and I was still bringing home double what I brought home in Ohio. Do the math, ladies and gentlemen. The math ain't mathing, if you know what I mean. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. In and out. I try to catch everybody's shows, and then working on this show and like replays, and then like we've got actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll bring that up now. I'm working on a collaboration with a podcast that I just recently started listening to a few months back. I don't know if they listen to us. If they don't, boy, are they here for a surprise. But they're pretty cool guys. We're gonna do a show together. Probably on our platform here. They're gonna join us one night. But I'm looking forward to that. So I've been doing, work, dad life. It's summertime, podcast life. Uh, it's summertime. We got vacation coming up next month. My girlfriend moved in a few months back. It's I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It's exhausting as hell, but I ain't mad at it. I'm loving it. I am 100% freaking loving it, man. It's things are coming together. Things are happening. Things are feeling good. Things are feeling right. So just kind of go with it at the end of the day. But no, I've been working behind the scenes, obviously, with several things on this podcast. One of the things um, I've mentioned them multiple times. The Scumbag Lounge podcast. You can check them out on Instagram and whatnot. Scumbag Lounge. Check out their show. Check out what they're doing. They will, or we, I should say, we will be teaming up together. The five of us, or the four of us, or the three of us. I don't know. I don't know if Jeff will be here. I don't know if Tony will be here. I don't know if Stan will be here, but I know that myself and the two gentlemen that host that podcast will absolutely be here. And that should be interesting because, like I said, I don't know if they've listened to us or not. They know what I look like. I'm sure they know what I sound like, and it's a 180 polar opposite. Like, not polar opposite, not a, but you know, I think it'll shock the podcasting community to see our group with their group and the five of us or whatever hanging out and having fun. But I think it's going to be a really good time when we lock that down. And as soon as we lock that down, I'll let you guys know. But you guys should definitely check them out. We got that coming up. I've talked to some other shows about some different things. This show, man, this show, I can't speak for the other. I can speak for the other guys because I stay busy, with this show between work and kids and girlfriend and real life and then the podcast. This podcast keeps me on my toes. The Scumbag Lounge. They're on Instagram. The Scumbag Lounge podcast. Check them out. 40 Fonz and K Stucky. Hopefully I said that right. K Stucky 76. Um, they'll be joining us here soon, which will be awesome. We share a lot of our content back and forth and whatnot. And I just hit them up one night and I was like, "Hey guys, you want to do a collab?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's fucking do it." So Scumbag Lounge. If you just put in Scumbag Lounge, you'll find them on YouTube, and they're on Spotify as well. Same thing, Scumbag Lounge on Spotify. You can listen to their replays and all that jazz. Um, we had a new addition to our show. Kind of, sort of new addition to our show. um, which will open a bunch of doors for us. He's a very good friend of mine. I love the cat to death. Some of you guys have seen him on here with us so far, Mr. Standout Deo, formerly of Open Mic Live. Um, he's joined us, and he's got the same mindset and the same vision that I have. But I'm giving him a little bit of time to find his feet and all that jazz. Yeah, check them out. Like I said, they're cool cats. I like what they do. They're just kind of on the other side of the spectrum from us. Obvious. I mean, for obvious reasons, but I think it'd be really cool when they pop in here or when we join together and do something together. Because even though we are different, there's a lot of similarities. But let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Who is really ready for nonsensical nonsense at the end of the day? We are a rare breed. We are unhinged. We are unchained, uncaged, and we say what we say. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, well, you know where the door is. It's over there. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. But anywho, I'm working on things. I'm doing things. I don't know if any of it will come to fruition, but I'm working on things. I'm trying to do things. We shall see. At the end of the day, we shall see. The old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I'm taking shots. I'm taking shots. I'm looking to grow a community. I'm looking to grow our brand and grow a community of friends that are going to when I say friends, I mean like other podcasters, other content creators and stuff like that. That are like-minded and have kind of the same vision and want to create something and grow something and be a part of something and not just ride a coattail or hang out to benefit them to a certain degree. He was the show started and he was in the comments talking shit, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But he had his VFW meeting tonight, so he left at the end of the. He popped in about a half hour into the show and then dipped out a half hour later to go do that. He might be back. I don't know. Depending upon how long the meeting runs. But oh shit! Speaking of which, it's not going to be like this. But speaking of Tony, starting here in the near future, every once in a while, I'm going to run a show on my own. I'm going to run my own show, maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm fixing on about an hour. Or as my daughter said, I'm funning on about an hour, maybe an hour and a half solo. The only difference between this and that is I'll have stuff prepared. I will have topic of conversation prepared. I'll be coming into the situation knowing that I'm going to be alone and knowing that I'm going to run this by myself. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what the topics are going to be. It might be paranormal, it might be true crime, it might be just mental health, it might be it's going to be a bevy of shit. I don't know. I haven't decided, but every episode will be something different. I will do it when my kids aren't here, and I will do it when Nikki's at work, and when I have an hour and an hour at least an hour of time to kill. Per Tony's suggestion, he kind of got on me the other night, And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I will give it a try. I'll rock with it. I'll run with it and see what happens. But it's going to be on here. It's going to be on Nonsensical Nonsense. I'm going to keep it very easy for everybody to find. I'm not creating a whole nother fucking brand. It's going to be on here. And if I like what I do, if I like where it's going, more than likely it's going to end up on Spotify. The biggest difference, and I should have done it tonight, but the biggest difference is not only will I be on here live, but I also think I'm going to run it on TikTok live. The guys want me to run this show live on TikTok, but as I told them, that's only going to work if you guys run with it on TikTok as well, and we all join each other and in a room together, and we're all live together on TikTok, and we're all live together on here. Otherwise, we're going to have to keep telling the commenters, oh, we're talking to the co-host, we're talking to the host, I'm talking to Jeff, we're talking to Tony, oh, he's talking to Click, If we're all live together there, we're all live here. I don't know, that's something Tony wants to do, but I got to get him on the same page with me. But that'll be coming up soon, which I guess I should start preparing my first show, because that might happen Thursday night, to be 100% honest with you guys. I do got to get the new shows up on Spotify. That'll probably happen this Friday. So there'll be 6 brand new shows on Spotify Friday night. I don't like doing that, but unfortunately I was busy this week and I took time out for family. And I took a break from the podcast this weekend. So it is what it is. But anyways, let's go ahead and take ourselves another quick break and go get me a beverage and recycle a beverage. And let's do, I like these guys and I like their cover. From Mad Max by Tina Turner, We Don't Need Another Hero, covered by At the Movies. Check them out on YouTube, At the Movies, and show them some love. And I'll be back in just a few minutes.
We can
I don't need another hero. Sorry. Sorry. That's my jam right there, man. I love when Tina sang. God damn, that's one of my favorite Tina Turner songs. That Private Dancer, yeah, Private Dancer is one of my favorites. Go ahead and judge me. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. God damn. Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. Hey. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying my little solo action. All POV Glick solo action. Oh, yeah. I'm Glick. You know that. I don't have to tell you guys that. You know who I am. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget to hang out with us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on YouTube and Twitch. We usually get the show kicked off around 6-ish. It's in between 6 and 6:30. And if you can't listen to us live, you can listen to us anytime you'd like on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts all at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. You know the drill. Give us a follow, give us a like. And if you'd be so kind, give us a share. We'd greatly appreciate that as well. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. And on a side note, as we were mentioning right before I went to break, there will be a side project coming your way, coming down the pipes. Just me. Just me, just talking about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I'm going to try to keep it at about an hour and a half. It will be a little bit different than this show here. This show is all about us having fun, laughing, joking, and everything else. You know, once a week, not once a week, probably like once every other week, once, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm try to keep it at about an hour and a half. Basically just talking about whatever the hell I want to talk about. That episode might be sports, might be movies, might be music, might be mental health awareness type bullshit. It might be paranormal shit. It might be true crime shit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know, but I'll have it prepared and it won't just be me rambling incoherently because I had no idea I wasn't going to have any co-hosts until I started the show. or rambling and bambling around for a half hour to an hour before my co-host decide to show up or whatever. But that was per suggestion of Tony D, and that'll also be on this platform. It'll also be on our Spotify and all that stuff as well. So I guess nonsensical nonsense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Maybe nonsensical nonsense will be in the title. Maybe it'll maybe. Oh, we're just going to call it Glick Rants. That's a working title, but I like it. We'll just call it Glick Rants. And you're just going to listen to the sound of my sweet ass sultry voice. Yeah, buddy. Anywho, I got another hour to kill here. What are we talking about, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, guys? What's going on in your guys' world? If you're watching the show, go ahead and jump in the chatters box. What's going on in your world? What's going on with you? Let's chit chat. Let's open up the chatters box, shall we? A little Q&A, if you will. Like a little Q&A or a little what is it? Yeah, Q&A with Glick, a little shout out your world. What's going on? What's going on with you? What you got going on in your world? What things you got coming up? What you're working on? What you're planning? What you're hoping for? If you're listening, I'm literally calling you guys out right now. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here. I know a good number of people seen that we were live tonight. I also know a good number of people chose to roll their eyes and snub their noses at it. And I also know that a good number of those people that did that have never even heard of us or seen us or know anything about us other than what other people have told them. And to those people, I say you are sadder than the ones that have actually listened and have a problem with this. working on some computers. Bro, I don't know the first thing about fucking computers, man. I truly don't. I really don't. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I I'm lucky I can do this at the end of the day. I'm lucky I can fucking do this. That's how computer illiterate I am. But if you're in here and you're watching, go ahead and chime into the chatters box. If you're watching on Twitter, jump onto Twitch or YouTube at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast and get into the chatters box. And feel free to ask some questions. You can ask me some questions about the show. You can ask me some questions about me. You can ask me some questions about the guys. I'll answer them as best as I can about the guys. Man, I am so grateful for StreamYard. Um, um, oh, Tim, I want you to know that I am not um, taking food off of your plate, but Thursday night may be my first quote unquote solo show, and I already know what I'm going to do. I got to jot it down here in my handy dandy notebook. I'm not gonna make friends. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But no, I am so grateful for StreamYard. I can't speak on Restream or anything like that. But for me personally, with StreamYard, the fact that I hit one button and it cleans up the audio, it downloads it, it puts it in the proper form, and then if I have to edit anything else, obviously I have to go to my editing tool. How did you know? Son of a bitch. Well, now the secret's out. Ladies and gentlemen, join me Thursday night as we dive down the rabbit hole of the disappearance of the blue-footed booby. What happened to the BFB? Now, teaser, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday night. Again, working title. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this, but the first solo show, the first Glick solo show, the Glicks Rants. I'm gonna dive into the world of men's mental health. It's not a joke. It is not clickbait. Take it how you will. That's what I said. Yeah. StreamYard. I click download the audio. It cleans up the audio. It puts it into the correct form for Spotify. Um, and all that jazz. Now, I mean, sometimes if I want to cut something out, if I want to take some, I have to go to my editing tools. I have like editing tools on my laptop. If I want to cut something out or add something or whatever, but outside of that, I mean, it downloads it with a clean sound, um, and all that jazz. So where before when I was pulling it off of like YouTube or Facebook when we was on Haps, um, I would have to run it through my editing platform that I have on my laptop. It would literally take me like 3 hours to do one episode. Sometimes it was so aggravating and frustrating. Um, because excuse me, because you know I was pulling the audio, and then I had to fix the sound and the sound quality and drop it to a certain. You could only upload so many. What's going on, Dylan? So many, I don't know, megabytes or whatever. You know the bullshit. Where I might have, if we go 5-6 hours or whatever, which we have been known to do. I might have to uh, a podcast in half, but nah. Yeah, StreamYard handles all the heavy work. All the extra stuff you still got to do, but I ain't mad at that. At the end of the day, I'm really not. I'm really truly not mad at that. Not mad at it at all. Let's check something out here. On this, wow, I didn't know TikTok started doing on this day. Oh shit!
And then boom, back to work, bitch. Sometimes I drink water to surprise.
Look how little my beard was.
And then boom, back to work, bitch. Sometimes I drink water to surprise.
Let's see if I can get it.
And then boom, back to work, bitch.
That was 2 years ago.
Sometimes I drink water to surprise my liver. And then boom, back to work, bitch.
Wow, I'll add it to my story, I guess. That's the first. You got auto modded. What the hell is auto modded? I don't have mods, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Like it automatically made you a mod on this show or some shit? Huh. Well, I just added to my story for the first time on Tiki Talking. Oh, you said, oh. Hey, I don't know anything about Twitch, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know shit about Twitch. I don't know what the hell Twitch's deal is. I don't know what Twitch's problem is. I don't fuck with Twitch. I'm so focused on YouTube. The only reason I continue to put this shit on Twitch is because there's still some of you that watch on Twitch. And if I didn't put it on Twitch, Tony would break my balls. So I put it on Twitch. At the end of the day, want to see Tony break my balls? Speaking of Tony breaking my ball, you want to see Tony break my balls? Oh, where's it at? There we go. I'll do this. Save them changes. Speaking of Twitch, and speaking of Tony, I just threw it up on his Twitch page. What's going on, Tony D's Twitch page? I'm not Tony D. I'm Glick. That you know what, Tim? That happens to Leggy a lot on YouTube. She'll say something or she'll comment something, but and then we won't see it, and then she'll pop up on Twitch and she said, "Oh, you guys aren't seeing my comments." And we're like, "What are you talking about? and we'll look at her last couple of comments, and she said, "No, that's not what I said. What I said was," and then she reiterates it, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube, and it's not like she's saying anything terrible or she's saying anything bad, but she catches that fucking algorithm, not or the I guess you call it call a spade, an algorithm Nazis. They catch a keyword or they catch whatever, and they gas chamber it. I'm just saying. I don't make this shit up. We've all been through it. We've all lived it. We have all seen it. We Our freedom of speech is being taken away from us as American citizens. And we're not going to stand for it, God damn it, because this is America. And you can't tell me what I can and can't say. God damn it. Sorry, Lord, I didn't mean to take your name in vain, but I'm angrier than a raccoon in a bag. I'm just telling you. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Sometimes I can't help myself. I just say dumb shit. But I would like to nope. I gotta filter myself. I gotta behave myself. Tony D, you'd be proud of me. I'm behaving myself. Oh, Lord have mercy. Your boy's a mess, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who didn't see it, go ahead and check out my personal TikTok page. Click _talk. GLICK _TOK. 2 years ago. Now, mind you, in the last 2 years, I have shaved this off, but 2 years ago, I have myself a little tiny baby beard, just a little baby beard. It was just a little baby. Before I had this glorious mane that I have now. And I'm going to talk about my beard because it's my show, and I do everything. Oh, I was going to look at something and I totally forgot what I was going to look at. I was going to look at something and tell you guys about something. Anywho, stop saying bad words, Tim. It'll get you in trouble. Oh, that's what I was going to look at. Duh. Duh. Um, sorry. Wrapped up in the social media world. I've kind of lost my give a fuck, and I'm just kind of here. Just kind of filling a void, I guess, on Mondays. But my filter is hard at work, just so you know. My filter is really hard at work. I'm trying to not be not cool. Don't be cool, Glick. Be cool. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna flip the fuck out. I'm cool. I'm cool. Oh. You know, I can look and see numbers, and I can look and see people are watching, people are hanging out, and this, that, and the other thing. I literally opened up the chatters box to you guys. I opened up a little Q&A. I opened up a little, what's going on in your guys' world? What's up with you guys tonight? Uh, Maybe I would open up an invite for an extra window if people are actually talking and pull you up in here into the show. I see you watching. I see you looking, and I see you uh, hanging out. Don't be shy. Chime in, chit chat with us, or with me. Sorry, I'm so used to the other guys being here. Ask questions if you'd like. I'll be 100% honest. I'll go under oath if that's what you want. I mean, I of mind, body, and soul will tell the truth and the unholy truth and blah 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 blah. I'm not a Christian and I don't believe in your God and your Jesus, but yeah. But you creep and you hang out, but you're too scared to say anything. And then y'all get real fucking shook when I show up in a world you think you're safe in. So Chatter's Box, people watching. What's going on, fuckers? What's up? What is up with you? What's going on in your guys' world? Let's put some rumors to bed. Let's chit chat. Let's conversate. What? 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 I know you're out there, and it's crickets. I'll let the delay pick up. I'll let the delay pick up. Yep. Exactly what I thought. Oh, hold on a second. One of our, well, not ours, but Jeff and I, one of our favorite shows is The Boys. It's a good show. You guys should watch it if you're not already. Check it out. It's great. The first season, kind of slow, a little sluggish, But I'll go ahead and post this on our social media this week, maybe tomorrow. That's my boy. That's my guy Butcher. That's my guy Butcher. When you call out the haters and all you hear are crickets. Well, well, well. If it ain't the invisible cunt. I know you're watching. I know you're creeping. Not being fucking creepers. God damn. I might have gotten in trouble on Twitch myself. Nope, I didn't. Cool. Cool. Didn't did not get in trouble on Twitch. I'm always waiting for like the hammer to fall on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube's gonna bust our nuts and kick us in the butthole for playing music, but I'm waiting for Twitch to really hang us out to dry because of our language and our conversation. At the end of the day, that's what I'm waiting for. imagine it's going to happen eventually. I know a lot of people say, I'm going to get you kicked off the platform. And then they learn because they forgot that they ain't shit. They don't mean shit. They're never going to be shit. But their opinion don't fucking matter. We're still on the platform. Or we've been boycotted once upon a time by like 6 people. That's not how a boycott works, ladies and gentlemen. Take a peek at Bud Light. And that's how a boycott works. That is how a boycott works right there, ladies and gentlemen. Man alive. Bud Light is still getting their asses whooped. And fucking Target's right up. Yeah, Target will bounce back. Target will bounce back because, they're only going to catch heat through June. Once June's done and over with, Target will bounce back. They're going to bounce back just fine. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to even give it a second fucking thought. That they've run the same campaign that they've run for years. The only difference is that they targeted children, which I don't agree with either. Stop targeting our children. Stop trying to indoctrinate our children with your beliefs and your nonsense. And let our kids be kids at the end of the day. Well, Bud Light, they just keep digging that hole deeper and deeper. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it not too long ago. Up in New York, they're selling cases of Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, and Bud Light for $3.49. Now, I don't have morals and I don't have beliefs or anything like that. I just like to talk shit. I drink Miller Lite. I've been drinking Miller Lite for almost 3 goddamn years. I grew up a Budweiser guy. I like Budweiser. I don't drink it because of the way it makes me feel, the way it bloats me. It makes me feel all full. And then the next day I feel all hungover and gross and I feel like a piece of shit. Oh, Miller Lite. Oh, you drink light beer. Mr. Fancy Pants with his light beer. Don't you know that light beer has less alcohol content than Budweiser? Yeah, I do. Budweiser's 5.0. This is 4.8 or 4.6 or something like that. It's not that far off there, Kimusabi. Calm down and pump the brakes, princess. But no, I started drinking Miller Lite because, or Michelob Ultra Light because I was going to the gym. I was working out. Budweiser was packing on the pounds for me, and I started drinking Miller Lite or Michelob Ultra Light, whatever, because it wasn't putting all that extra fucking water weight and all that other dumb shit on me. And then on top of it, I didn't feel all gross and shit the next day. I can drink 12 Miller Lights and wake up and feel fine. I drink 4 fucking Budweisers and I wake up with a fucking headache and every goddamn thing else. But if I lived in New York, regardless of what I thought or what I felt, $3.49 for a case of fucking Bud Light, I'm buying the shit out of some Bud Light. We was at the gas station the other day, and we got Speedway here in Ohio. I don't know if you guys, any of you, anybody else, I don't know if you guys have Speedways, but with your Speedy Rewards cards, you were getting $5 off on a case. Not a rebate. You don't mail it in. No. You just fucking punch in your alternate number or you scan your Speedy Rewards card and you were getting $5 off. Bang. Right off the rip for a case of Bud Light. You know what you're not getting you're not getting $5 off for a case of? The official beer. Oh, Nonsensical Nonsense. Miller Lite. It's a tasty beverage. It's ice cold. Right there. It's Miller time, baby. But no, like I said, Target will bounce back. They're not gonna. They're on fire. They're like Canadian wildfires right now in Canada. at Target. But once June passes, they'll come back around. Everybody wants to jump on this whole fucking goofy ass bandwagon. Oh my god. Can you believe Ford? They got a gay pride flag. They did a gay pride raptor. I'm like, shut up, it's June. It's gay pride month. It's what they do. Every company does it. Miller Lite catching hell. The representative Miller Lite, because they came out for Pride Month and they got their new Pride cans, which is nothing abnormal. Pepsi does it, Coke does it, Microsoft does it, Sony does it, Fox does it, Disney did it, Nike does it. Nike does a lot of dumb shit, but regardless, it's June. It's Pride Month. Everybody wants to get on board with it. Even some of the most quietest members of the LBGTQIRS V16733-4 asterisk blah blah blah, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves these days, in June all of a sudden feel empowered to come out and start talking shit. My broster is one of them. Shut the fuck up, mate. This goofy bastard. But it's June. It's Pride Month. Calm down. People do it for his Hispanic Heritage Month. People do it for Black History Month. What these companies do, because it's about sales. It's about making money. Dummy. Dummies. What are you getting mad about? It's 2023. It's not a whole lot different about the gay communities anymore. It's not shocking. It's not new. It's not. Oh my God! Did you know that Steve and Fred are making out? Who cares? It's normal. What's not normal? Starting at our children, trying to indoctrinate our children. That's not cool. That's not cool, Target. You joined the wrong bandwagon. But I digress. I'm gonna get labeled as a fucking homophobe now. The guy that has been an ally most of my life, Peter Piper effect. The other 9 months of the year, Peter Piper. Peter Piper fucked a pepper. There we go. God damn you. The other 9 months of the year. I mean, I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna be super straight. Where's straight Pride Month? Where's white Pride Month? But you can look at me and you can hear my voice. And I watch television shows. I learn a lot of things from television shows. Apparently, in prison, the Aryan Brotherhood, they're called Peckerheads or Peckerwoods. But no. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a month to celebrate who you are, or what you are, or where you're from, or what you believe, or anything like that. Um, but I'm gonna keep saying it. That pepper hot and foot. That pepper hot and foot though, right? Yeah. Yes. Me boy. Like just leave our children alone. Leave the kids alone. Stop trying to force kids. Kids are very impressionable. Um, Stop trying to force kids into believing what you believe. Because 99% of the time what you believe don't mean shit. You just act in some sort of way because fucking internet told you to. I don't care if people drink Bud Light. I don't care if they drink Budweiser. I don't care if they drink fucking Smirnoffs. I don't care if they drink fucking White Claws. If that's what you like, fucking drink it. I drink Miller Lite because I like Miller Lite. I like the way that I'm not hungover and feeling all gross when I drink it. I drank Budweiser Zero for a long time. I did not really like the taste of it. And then I started venturing out of that world of Bud Light Zero and trying other beers because I was like, I've never been, uh, you know, my buddy was here Saturday night. We had my future in laws, Nikki's parents were here um, this weekend. They said that they came up for the weekend or came down for the weekend, and then my best friend, him and his girlfriend or his wife. I'm sorry, his wife. They came out Saturday night. We all and I cooked out. I smoked some pork chops and this that and the other thing. We were all on the porch drinking, and we were talking about buying cars, and I was telling him, I want to keep I have a Chevy Equinox. I want to keep it for a couple more, maybe another 2 years, and I'm going to trade it in for a Colorado. I want a Chevy Colorado ZR2. And he said, "You're a Chevy guy now." I've never been that guy. I was that guy when it came to beer. I really was. At the end of the day, I only drank Budweiser and fuck everything else. For years, I was that guy. I was the Budweiser guy, even when I was in high school. And I drank Budweiser because I had a job, and all my broke ass friends were drinking cheap ass Boosh lattes and Natty Lights and whatever other gross rot gut beers out there. And I still won't drink that beer to this. Now I have drank Boosh, and it's gross, and it fucks up my stomach the next day. But regardless, I said, son of a bitch, I have become Chevy guy. I do love my Chevys. Uh, I'm on my. I grew up. I always had Fords. I had Ford trucks. I had a Bronco. I've had an F100. I've had an F 150. I've had multiple Ford vehicles. But that was just what I liked. But now I've become Chevy guy because once I traded my Equinox for my Colorado, I want to keep my Colorado for a few years, and I'm going to trade that in for a big fuck off jacked up truck. I don't drink liquor anymore like I used to, man. I really don't. I'm an old dog. I don't like what liquor does to me. I don't like what liquor turns me into. Um, so I drink beer, and I like my light beer. You can call it gay all day long, but I like my light beer. I'll be day. Nah, I guess I'm not an ally. Now I'm a member of the Alphabet Warrior Squad because I drink light beer. Yas, queen. Mm-mm-mm. Can I be a member of the LGBTQ if I have a dick and I like pussy? Because I really like pussy. Like real pussy. Not prison pussy. You know what I mean? I'm whispering. I'm speaking to you only, Peter, so nobody else can hear us. This is just you and I. Not that anybody else in here would actually join into the conversation because they're probably just spying so they can run back and tell people, oh my God, can you believe Click did a show by himself and he did like an hour talking about the LGBTQ? He's the worst ever. So I'm whispering just to you. I think it's loud. Who knows anymore? I don't know the rules, man. I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, I could. I don't know the rules. I'm gay, but I have a girlfriend that I plan on marrying. She's all woman. I'm all man. But I'm gay because I drink light beer. Hola, senor. Hola, senor Marcus. I need a clip. I need a long clip so I can go take a piss. I gotta piss like a motherfucker. And Tony's not here. But Jeff's not here. Oh my god! I'm just gonna play like a part of a song so I can go piss. Oh, that's a short song. Here we go. That's a short ass song. I'll be right back.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. I kiss your lips, make you grip the sheets with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talk about life, going sip for sip. Yeah, you know you. Break up, I see your taillights in the dust. You call your mama, I call your bluff. In the middle of the night, pull right back up. Yeah, my friends say let her go. Your friends say what the hell, I wouldn't change her kind of love for nothing else. Oh baby, last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. Telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. We said we had enough. I can't remember everything we said, but we said too much. I know you bet your shit and slammed the door right before you left. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. You said this time you really were coming back again. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night.
Woo! Peter Piper fucked a pepper, bruh. I broke the seal a long ass time ago. That's why I was like, y'all getting an extra song tonight. You getting a fourth song tonight because your boy had to piss and I needed more beer. I'm not gonna lie, I needed more beverages. Anywho, what the hell are we talking about? Talked about small dicks for an hour. I know, not small dicks, my small dick. But they're going to talk about that. The haters who hide on platforms that nobody's on or anybody cares about will be like, "Bleh, did you know? Not only does Glick let his children come on his show, but he also belches. Oh my God. Oh my God." My children are not the only children who are on this show. Tony's son comes on here and talks shit to me. I'm going to fight that kid. I swear to God. Jeff's kids come on here. And yes, my kids are on here. Tony has a whole ass dance breakdown. With my oldest daughter. My middle daughter comes in here and says hi. My son, the next generation of this podcast, Nonsensical Nonsense Jr. is my son, Tony's son, and Jeff's son. That's Nonsensical Nonsense Jr. That is the next generation of this podcast. Did you know Glick talks about his feelings and his human? Holy fuck. You weren't supposed to tell anybody about that, Mark Maestro Ledoc. Just because you pretend to be French. We all know you're an Englishman. Only thing worse than an Englishman is a Frenchman. No, I'm just kidding. I think a lot of people have learned a lot about me that they didn't know because they had a perception. I am human. I am human. I have feelings. And I've been through shit and I've gone through shit and I've felt certain types of way about shit. But yeah, I don't always get to talk about it. Nobody ever, people don't care. Look at me. Oh, yeah. This fucking goofy bastard wants to talk about his feelings. Queer, fucking homo. Fuck that ranch. I started buying Italian dressing. Oh, Italian dressing is gross. Actually, I do like French dressing. French dressing is not bad. It's not ranch, but it's not bad. I I do like it every once in a great while. I can't, man. Right now, I got fucking ranch for days in my Frigidaire. I even got a ranch that's flavored like pickles in my refrigerator. Just so y'all know, it's Nikki's. I didn't buy it. She bought it, but it's hers. It's hers. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I never will. And I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want your lie. Jonathan Moxon, greatest character of all time. Big ups to John Mox. I think I have a Mox. No, I don't. If you don't know who Jonathan Moxon is, you're a goddamn disgrace to your family name. If I could only eat one food from one country, I don't know that what is American cuisine? Would it be like burgers and hot dogs and apple pie, like barbecue cookout food? I guess that would be American cuisine. Um, but if I could only have food from one country that's not America, what would I eat? That's a good goddamn question. Fuck. Um, I, in all honesty, I would probably say like Mexican or Chinese. Like Mexican would be my number one choice because I can still eat steaks. Um, like I can still eat steak and chicken, and I do like tacos. I like burritos. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, Mark. Yeah. In Chinese, I mean, I love Chinese food. I love rice and the veggies and stuff like that. And of course, they got the General Tso's chicken and blah 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 blah. But then Indian food, man, Indian food minus the curry and all the spices, the man alive, hummus is great. The pita chips is great. I don't even know if that's really Indian food, but they do the veal and they do the kebabs. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm on board with you, man. I'm on board. Chinese barbecue is a Mongolian barbecue, man. That's all it is. It's literally Chinese food barbecue. It's not. It's awesome. So it's Mongolian barbecue, man. It's not Chinese barbecue. But I'm with you, man. Like Mexican, Chinese, and Indian food. I'm right there, man. If I couldn't eat like my food, like my home cooked food, steaks and burgers and hot dogs and biscuits and gravy and taters and yeah, yeah, Mexican food, man. I tear up some goddamn Mexican food. Chinese food is good. We got a Chinese buffet right up the road. We go there. Mexican restaurant across the street from the Chinese restaurant. We don't got no Indian restaurants in town. I'm hoping there was an Indian restaurant up up where Nikki works now, and I don't even know if it's still around. I need to see if she can check it out. But there was an Indian restaurant uh, up there uh, in the area where she works at, and that shit was, man, it's a little expensive, but it's expensive because they bring portions out. They bring, I mean, like you order a meal. And I mean, you get all the sides. You get the hummus and the pita breads and all the other goofy ass sides that they just randomly bring out to you. But the actual entree, man, that is a fucking portion, dog. Dude, that is, and they don't play around when it comes to their kebabs and their and in the Mongolian barbecue, aka Chinese barbecue, and Indian restaurants, they don't catch no heat for eating veal and lamb and I guess veal's like a baby cow. I don't know, but it's delicious. Lamb, it's delicious. Goat, it's fucking delicious. I gotta whisper because if she hears me talking about eating goats, I'm gonna catch hell. Barbecue beef, burnt ends, all crispy bits. Oh my, that's what I'm talking about. That's that American barbecue. You got burnt ends, bro. Burnt ends, some brisket, some shredded pork. Yeah, rack of ribs. That's the level I'm trying to get on, man. That's the level I'm getting on now. I'm like, I ain't never smoked meat before, but that sounded really gay. On my barbecue, I've never smoked meat. Like I've always cooked on the burgers and shit like that, steaks and pork. But now I'm starting to smoke meat on my barbecue, and that's going to be the next thing. I want to do a rack of ribs. I may actually go to the grocery store tomorrow and buy me a rack of ribs. At some point this week, I'm getting a rack of ribs because I'm gonna smoke a rack of ribs. I'm gonna have to get up. I know there was no way around it, Mark. Man, it is what it is. I couldn't get past it. It is what it is. I said it. I know how it's going to come out. I know how people are going to use it against me. It is what it is. But baby, she can't hear me. She's watching. You want to do ribs this weekend?
Maybe.
Bone-in ribs.
Maybe. Why?
Because we're talking about barbecuing.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Well, I guess it depends on what we're doing this weekend. Are you off this weekend?
As far as I'm aware.
All right. Well, Sunday. Sunday's our lazy day. If we can get to it, just see what we do this weekend.
Okay.
I didn't say smoke someone's meat. I said I'm smoking meat on the barbecue, or as the Australians call it, the barbie. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, I didn't even try to do an accent. That's how disrespectful I am. She doesn't seem too enthusiastic about ribs on the smoker.
I don't like bone-in ribs. You know this.
I thought you wait a minute. You like boneless ribs?
I like boneless country-style ribs.
Okay, I thought you like boned-in ribs. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's too much work.
I'm gonna behave.
It's the only bone I like.
What?
Nothing.
You said it before I could. I was trying to behave. I heard what you said. I just wanted you to repeat it.
You heard me, then
Okay, so it's time to take your medicine. I'll bring it out to you in a minute. So boneless ribs. Okay, we'll smoke them. There we go. My bad. I made a mistake. I thought she liked the bone-in ribs. I'm a terrible boyfriend. Worst boyfriend ever. Boneless country style ribs. I'm gonna probably smoke them this weekend. I do want to do burnt ends, and I want to do brisket.
Yes and yes.
What?
Yes and yes.
Brisket and pulled pork? All right. Burnt ends?
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, she said, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, first and foremost, shut your whore mouth. You shut your whore mouth, Mark. Boneless wings are not nuggies. They're strippies. You son of a bitch. And I love boneless wings. And she yells at me all the time about the fact that I eat. It's not a nuggie, it's a strippy. I will I will murder you on this hill. There's a difference between a nuggie and a strippy. I like bone-in wings, but I prefer because boneless wings are more filling. You get your money's worth as opposed to regular wings. Now I do like regular wings. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes, especially if I'm going someplace like a wing joint, we'll say for instance, if I'm going to a wing joint, like we got B Dubs here, Buffalo Wild Wings, we got Roosters here in town. Those are our two big wing joints. If I'm going there, typically I'm going there to watch sports. I'm going to watch football or whatever. So I'm going to be drinking. So I want boneless wings. But they're chicken strips. I mean, let's be honest. It's just more natural. I understand that. But there's less meat on the bone-in wings. I mean, you really don't get the flavor that you get with boneless wings on bone-in wings. I mean, it's there, yeah, but it's not very savory. It's not very pronounced. Shut up, whore. You know what? I don't think I like you very much right now, Mark. I think we can be friends anymore. I think it's best that 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 we just go our separate ways. Don't blame me. I was just kidding. I didn't mean the things I said. We'll kiss it out of our 24 pack. And it's strippies. A 24 pack of light beer, strippies. What kind of dip? Reds? What's going on, Golf? Better late than never, I guess. That's what they say. You guys have witnessed the end of one of my longest relationships. Un momento.
Hey, boys! Look what I got here! Hey, where are the white women at?
I'm just saying. Oh, barbecue. Is it like some sweet honey barbecue? That's a good one. Who am I kidding, Maestro Lee Duck? You complete me. I can never leave you. Yeah, super sweet. Yeah, sweet honey barbecue. But I can get down with that. I tried to cry. Golf. I really did. Why the hell did that pop up? See all notifications. What's the notifications? You, big brother. Yo, big brother. You reading my message? I don't. Who is this cat? Who is this cat, man? I got like a fucking stalker. I didn't see. So this dude sent me. I'm not hating on him. I'm not shitting on him or anything like that. I don't know if I know him or not. He looks familiar, but I don't recognize his name. But he hit me up like last week or something like that. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it until the other day. And he's talking about starting his own clothing line. Like he lives around the corner from where I grew up at. And yeah, I got busy. I got distracted. But then he messaged me, I don't know, yesterday or whatever. What's with all the hate? Kind of confused the shit out of me. So I messaged him tonight before we started the show. And I said, what hate are you talking about, man? Like, what's going on here? Yo, big brother. You keep reading my messages and you ain't replying me back. Are you mad at me or something? Like, bro, I don't even know you like that. Look, man, I'm sorry that you think I'm mad at you or you think I got beef or I got heat. But I don't know you like that, man. At the end of the day, now let me check out your clothing line. Send me some gear. If I like it, I'll wear it on the show. I'll shout you out. I'll help you promote it. At the end of the day, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. It's kind of where I'm at here. Like, I don't have no heat. Do you want to have heat? Like, I'm all about to smoke, but at the end of the day, like, dude, I'm a busy guy, man. I work. I'm in a relationship. I got 3 kids. I got a podcast. Cut me a break. I feel like that's what I should mention to him. Send me some gear from your clothing line. Let me see some pics. Let me see what you got going on. Send me some gear. If I like it, send me some hats. Send me some t-shirts. Send me some hoodies, something. I mean, he's from my area. And that's the only thing. Like, I do kind of feel bad, I guess, in a way. But I'm like, dude. I mean, like, you're from my area. I want to support you. I want to push you, but your shit's got to be good. Your shit's got to be legit at the end of the day. I'm not just going to support you just because we came across each other on the internet and we're from the same neck of the woods. You know what I mean? I'm working on being the king of smoking meat. You can go ahead and save that audio. Meat smoking master. Oh, I don't want to rely. I don't want to respond to this guy. I don't be like, bro. I mean, it's like kind of weird, like clingy stalker girlfriend vibes, right? Bring it up to Jeff and tell Jeff, see if Jeff will. I mean, I would tell you to bring it up to Jeff, and I'm going to tell you to bring it up to Jeff, but I guarantee you it's outside of the realm of turning their camera on and just talking to their microphone. Jeff and or Tony won't do the work to make it happen. I would literally have to do it myself and embarrass myself for that to happen. Let's be honest. I'm just saying. self-deprecating humor at its best. Yeah, I would literally have to do the work to get that sound clip and that audio because it's way more involved than clicking the link and showing up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, Golf Hawk, you're a terrible human being. You do know that, right? You just enjoy being little bro. One of the Michigan pages that I follow on Facebook put a post up the other day. It said Michigan still keeps Michigan State little bro in check this year, and it showed like every sport, men's and women's sports. And I know women's sports aren't a real thing because that's just fictional when it comes to women's sports. But it was like 33-16 or something against Michigan State this year or last year, whatever. Oh, this is a very accurate statement. You have been here more than any co-host of this show. I've only taken a couple shows off, few shows off. Saturday being one of them. I mean, I started the show a little bit late tonight, and I came into the show, and I was kind of like a little like compliments, but also taking a shot at Tony and Jeff because Tony and Jeff ran the show Saturday night. I was not here Saturday night. Nikki's parents, my future in-laws, were here. Kind of a big deal because I got to meet my kids for the first time. It was the first time that we spent the weekend together, outside of just like a few hours or anything like that. We actually got to spend time together and hang out and everything like that. So I took Saturday night off, and I came on the show tonight, and I said I have not watched the replay, but I would be willing to bet I could tell you exactly what Saturday night's show was about. Jeff and Tony talked movies and television, and then Jeff talked about being a millionaire and his job and all the things that he's going to buy. That'll never happen. 20 minutes into the show, Tony was in the comments calling me a hater. And I'm like, you should be on the show and not in the goddamn comments. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, it's Monday. It's way after 6, and you're in the comments and not in the show. Now, granted, he did have his VFW meeting tonight. That's cool. But the show starts at 6. That starts at 7. What the hell? But I digress. I won't talk about that because apparently if I talk about that, I'm an asshole and I'm the worst human being in the world. And the facts is facts. I'm just saying. Golf Hawk, are you from East Lansing? Oh, there's been shows that I've wanted to skip and I've wanted to not be a part of that I've gotten yelled at. Nikki's yelled at me. She's like, do your fucking show. Are you reading, baby? Are you reading?
Yeah?
Oh, I couldn't hear the TV.
No, I paused it.
Oh, gotcha. There's been several times that I'm like, I'm not going to do the show, and just in the last 6 months that we've been together, and she's like, no, go do your show, and we'll do what we're gonna do after you get done doing the show, or I'll start the show and then I'll leave early, or whatever, you know. But I don't know. I want the guys to be able to do a show without me if I decide to put this on the back burner, and I know they can. I know they can. There's no doubt in my mind that they can't. But I think they give me shit. Oh, Glitch gonna be watching this. Glitch gonna check on us. Glitch gonna do this. Glitch gonna do that. No, I didn't. I watched the first 10 minutes of the show Friday or Saturday night because I was going on a beer run, and I just threw it up on my phone. I didn't even hear the intro. I didn't hear the intro. I didn't hear anything. I was late for that. And I listened to it while I went on a beer run. And then after that, my phone was chilling on my grill the rest of the night. Not my grill, but like my actual grill where I cook at. That's where it sat the rest of the night. I want these guys to do something. I want these guys to be able to do a show without me. I want them to do their own shows. I see people watching. And you're going to jump in your little rooms and you're going to talk your stupid shit. But you're not saying anything in the chatter's box. And I'm also learning that
pizza's always good.
some people are not who they claim to be. Once again. So there's going to come some changes to this show. There's going to obviously I'm going to start doing my thing per Tony's request. But I digress. Mark, what blows my mind is on a Monday night, well, I guess Tuesday in your neck of the woods. What are you doing that you are still in here when it is 2:00 in the morning? You just like wake up in the middle of the night, take a piss, and then jump in here, and then you're just up until we're done. Anybody who's watching, go ahead and jump in the chatter's box. If you got a question, if you'd like to know something, you want to know something, or if you just want to share something about your life, go ahead and put it in the chatter's box. I'm not as bad as they make me out to be. I mean, do you really? How does that affect your like normal life, like your normal life or your normal job? Oh, really? Do you work from home or I have no idea what you do actually. Oh, only if you work nights. Yeah, I have no idea what you do, to be honest with you, and I don't want to. Like, I kind of want to ask, but I don't want you to put that out there. I don't want you to put too much of your personal. 2 to 3 hours on my. That's awesome, dude. You know I got nothing but love for you, brother. Some of y'all could learn a lesson from this man. You realize it's fucking 3:00 in the goddamn morning. Oh shit, you're a chef. I'm sitting over here talking food like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you're a goddamn chef. And you're like stocks, like trading stocks and bonds and like all that jazz. Shit. feel like I should hit you up for a trip to come and see you. You have to pay for it. Nikki and I will come visit you. We have to do it by boat. I can't fly, obviously. I'm over here talking to you about food, and you're a goddamn chef. You're like Gordon fucking Ramsay. You're gonna put 2 pieces of bread on my head and call it a idiot sandwich. No, okay, that's cool, man. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that about you. See, been friends with this cat for well over a decade. I feel, hey, bro, that's everywhere, man. That's everywhere, man. You got to get in where you fit in. See. That's why you're my dude. That is why you are my dude. That is why you are my guy right there. You didn't throw me under the bus. You didn't shit on me. You didn't say, we've talked about it before, but you've been drunk, asshole. You said, we've been drunk. That's my dude right there. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all haters. See, it's one cat. One cat. One cat. Right there. My man, Maestro Lindo. Mark. Put all you haters to bed with one fucking comment. Reminds me that you haters don't mean shit. And you fake ass fair weather fans don't mean shit. My guy sets his alarm to this stupid ass podcast. I've listened to episodes and been like, what the fuck? What's going on, Tim? Hey man, the alcohol period hits different. My man could have easily said, hey, we've talked about it before, but you've been drunk. He didn't throw me under that bus. He didn't throw me under that bus. He didn't make me look like a king's guard yesterday, falling out for no damn reason other than the fact that it's hot as fuck and them uniforms are stupid. We gotta get an update on them uniforms for y'all, man. Man, your King's Guard, they need some dry fit Nike uniforms, bro. I wasn't talking about you, Tim. Calm down, Tim. I wasn't talking about you. There are some people that, as of recently, in the last couple weeks, that I have discovered to be fair weather. I mean, Tim, you know, I haven't once caught a one of your guys' live shows, obviously because we go live simultaneously. But I listen to the replays and stuff like that. I'm still waiting for us to do our thing together. The Glick haters, yeah. No, and they're not even haters. I mean, and that's what I said. They're just fake, and the fakeness is starting to shine through. At the end of the day, man, ain't nothing but pussies and big hats. I mean, they did get beat by a bunch of farmers. I'm just saying. No, man. Support is support. You're going to support the people that you're down with. Yeah, absolutely, and I still want to do it, and I want to do it, and I want to do a good, because you guys don't do as long a show as we do, for obvious reasons. But I want to cue it up, and I want to have that nice mixture of what you guys do and what we do. Dive into the hard topics, a hard conversation, but still have that comedic asshole-ish blend where we all kind of just kind of meld together as one. You telling me the only Glix is a fake? Man, shut up, man. Just keep sending your $100. Don't worry. Only Glix is not a fake. I'm just saying. That's me. That's me, Mark. That's me, Mark. I promise. That's me. You only get from the neck down, but I promise that's me. That is me. That's what I look like. You just keep paying for your only Glick subscription, okay? You're funding the wedding plans. That's all I gotta say. You and I, or you, Gemma, and I need to coordinate that because ultimately, at the end of the day, um, as far as this show goes, the guys are going to do what I say, and that sounded really dickheadish, and I apologize for that. But it is what it is. Absolutely, absolutely, hey, absolutely. Yeah. And with the do you what platform do you guys use? Do you guys use Restream or Streamyard? Because if you guys use Streamyard, we could come over there. If you use Streamyard, if you made me an admin, I think I could put it on both our Streamyard and your Streamyard, and then we could do the show, and then just jump ship. We'll figure it out. We'll work out the yeah, okay. We'll work out the semantics behind the scenes. But yeah, we need to do it. And I mean, we can be serious. We've been serious on here multiple times. We have, mental health is a very serious issue, especially in men. All mental health is a very serious issue, but men, there's a stigma with men's mental health, um, and I think that's what I'm going to tackle Thursday night. I'm going to do well. Obviously, I'm here alone tonight, but Thursday night I'm going to do my first solo uh, 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 branch of off of Nonsensical Nonsense. Um, and I want to address that, and I'm going to address why there's a stigma to it. I don't want to talk about men's mental health. I don't want to, and I think we will. I think we will go down that rabbit hole or that wormhole. But I want to dive into the world of why there's a stigma behind it. I want to dive into the world of the older generation, our generation. Um, we were brought up. I'm almost 42 years old. Tony D's almost 50. Jeff's almost 43. Um, you know, for us personally, we were brought up in a generation where men don't cry, men don't show feelings. If you cry, if you show your feelings, it's a sign of weakness. Um, but I also want to dive into the world of this new generation of men who have never been through it, who have never dealt with it, who don't know anything about it, but they use it as a gimmick. They use it as a way to get clicks and likes and views. Oh, fun is a lot. No. And when I say we're going to dial it down, we're going to dial it down from the cursing and the craziness that we do on here. But like I said, I think Thursday night will be that first avenue where I venture out on my own, and I'm only venturing out on my own per Tony's request, per Tony D's request, per Tony D's suggestion, per Tony D telling me to do it. The only meat that I'm smoking is seafood. Mistro le doc. And Nikki can attest to that. A little clam. Oh, smoked clam, if you will. But no, that's I think that's where I think that's where I'm gonna go. I think that's where I'm gonna go Thursday night. So for the first ever edition, Nonsensical Nonsense presents Gleeks Rants. Will be me discussing men's mental health and the stigma behind it and why there is a stigma behind it. Fuck is Mac? I think that'd be a good topic of conversation, to be honest with you. Just saying. Just saying. Hold on a second. I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna finish this beer and wrap this show up. Oh, it's the sound of silence, like Simon and Garfunkel and Disturbed. Or you can listen to me fried chicken. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had to piss like a motherfucker, and I apologize for the radio silence, but it is still better than 3 hours of Ryan Happy. At least we can't hear you. Mark? Oh shit, why did I do that? There we go. It's not peeing, Mark. It is. What the hell is going on here? Where the hell am I at? What the hell? I don't know how to work my own goddamn podcast. Here we go. I should have put this up before I left. I should have put that up. Fried chicken. Fried. Fry some chicken, baby. Oh, what's going on, Miss Sweet Pea? I feel like we entered a new stage of this. Really? We've entered it. Oh, really? Okay, that's news to me. I might have to check them out. Yeah, YouTube, Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm actually a little bit over, but I'm finishing this last beer. And I'm going to call it a night. I kind of rock the Kaz bar by myself tonight. I'm kind of talking and bullshitting and hanging out. We got a new show coming up Wednesday night. Hopefully, all the guys will be here. And then Thursday night, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and start promoting it. Thursday night will be the first edition, the first show of Nonsensical Nonsense presents Glicks Rants. I like that, Mark. How do you feel about that, Mark? Mark, how do you feel about that? As the longest reigning uh, 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 friend of the show, friend of me, how do you feel? How do you like that? How do you like the sound of that? And we're going to get serious and we're going to get deep. It's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. Nonsensical nonsense. Stomping mud holes. I mean, I feel like I do that quite a bit. Did you post the actual link? Did I do something wrong? Sweet pea. Um, the chair. You should change. Oh no! I'm going to change the topics every episode. That's what I was saying earlier, Mark. I don't know if you were here. This is stomping mud holes, nonsensical nonsense. The champ is here. I mean, we can do um, uh, mental health, just random rants, paranormal, true crime, um, Q&A. We can do a whole ass Q&A episode. Um, Glick World Order. Hell yeah, the GWO. That's it too. Not sure. I don't know. I don't know either. I don't understand. I don't know anything about airtime. I really don't. Yeah. Well, and that's the difference between. So if I know that I'm going to do them, and they're not going to be every week, Nikki and I talked about it, and I told her, I said, I'm going to do it when the kids aren't here, and if you're at work or whatever, I'm only going to dedicate an hour. I'm going to dedicate an hour and a half. If it goes longer, it goes longer, but it will be on nights that she works the night shift and the kids aren't here or whatever. So it's going to change days. It could be a Thursday, it could be a Friday, it could be a Tuesday, it could be I don't know. It's just not going to have a set day or time, but I'm putting aside at minimum an hour and a half. Click or I wish I gotta really get back to the gym so I can fit into the GWO shirt, or I had to find somebody else to create a better version of the GWO shirt, which I think is a better alternative. Yeah. It's just just Glick rants. I mean, the only thing that's going to set that aside from this is I had no idea I was going to be alone tonight. Like I had no idea I was doing the show by myself, so I wasn't prepared. Now this side show, this sub show, this is my show. This is legitimately 100% me alone, so I'll prepare for it a little bit better. There's always an open invitation. There's an open invitation to this show. This show alone has an open invitation. If somebody says, "Hey, let me come up with you," then I'll figure out how to make it happen. I'll send it to the Instagram. I'll put it in the chatter's box. It don't matter. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely an open invitation. Tonight was just kind of me ranting and raving and rambling incoherently because I didn't have anything planned. I didn't know I was going to be alone tonight. I didn't know that I wasn't going to have a co-host until 20 minutes into the goddamn show when my co-host was in the chat talking shit. And I'm like, you're in the chat, but you're supposed to be here. And that's why I said starting tonight, implementing tonight on the Monday night shows, we are going to start doing in breaks. Typically, we don't take breaks on Monday nights, but we're going to start taking breaks on Monday. And I did that tonight. Basically, to allow myself time to go grab some beer, go fry some chicken, and also get on the Google box. Bro, if you want to pull up, Mark, you know you have a seat anytime. I know it's 3 a.m. there. I know it's late as fuck there, but if you want to pull up and come on the show, you are absolutely more than welcome. If you want to topics, send me topics and I'll look into it and I'll research it and I'll talk about it. Now, if I'm coming into the game ahead of time, planned and ready, and that goes for anybody listening, because there's a lot of you listening and nobody's commenting. Because y'all scared and y'all shook. And you should be. The Baba Yaga is here. But if you don't want to come up, you don't want to be in the chatter's box, but you want to send your suggestions or your ideas or anything like that, check out the social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We do go live, Nonsensical Nonsense, Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays in between 6 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And if you can't hang out with us live, you can listen to us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts. All at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. Give us a follow, give us a like, and if you be so kind, give us a share. And you can comment in there. You can comment on all the social media. Tim Conrad, brother, you're good, man. You're good, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. Trust me. I know for a fact that if you wanted to come up here, you would have told me to send you an invite, bro. You know, I got nothing but love for you, man. Don't take anything I've said tonight directed at you. You know, I got nothing but love for you. I know you got love for me and the show that we do here. So if you could have been here tonight, you would have told me, send me the invite. Don't worry, but you do not have to defend yourself. Mark never has to defend himself. There are certain cats, Goldfox never had to defend himself. Yeah, nobody, the real ones don't have to defend themselves. You don't have to defend yourself in any way, shape, and or form. But like I said, in the last couple of weeks, I've learned a thing or two, and I learned a lesson that I learned on TikTok, and my eyes have kind of been opened in the last couple of weeks, and I've seen some shit, and that's why I've said the shit that I've said, and I've done some of the shit that I've said or I've done. A lot of people don't like it, but it is what it is. Put yourself in my shoes. Put yourselves in my shoes. And some people are feeling some sort of way. But at the end of the day, they ain't doing shit. Some of them may be watching right now. They're going to watch, but they won't comment. They're going to wait, and they're going to go back to their little fucking cubbyhole, and they're going to talk all their stupid ass shit. And make their side remarks and their goofy ass comments. And they might even put their goofy ass comments in here. I doubt it, but it is what it is. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we call them lurkers. Exactly. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate y'all listening. Wait, why am I doing this? Hold on a second. There we go. And rewind it back. With that being said, I do appreciate y'all hanging out. I do appreciate y'all listening. And I appreciate y'all commenting. Those who commented, go ahead and join us Wednesday night for a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. We'll have all the guys here. Tony will be here. Jeffrey will be here. And Stand Down Dale will be here. And, of course, yours truly, the one and only Big Boy. It's your Big Boy. Big Boy Gleek. Big Boy Gleek in the building. I'll be here. We'll be doing what we do. Hanging out, having fun, making jokes, having conversations. Me, Straw Duck, Much love, brother. Good night. Get you some sleep. Go ahead and be ready for Wednesday night. Same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel. Doing what we do. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all of them social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget to join us live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't join us live, you can't hang out with us live, you can't get in the chatter's box, you can listen to us anytime, any place on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at, or at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. Give us a follow, give us a like. And if you be so kind, give us a share. And get ready for Thursday night for the first episode of Nonsensical Nonsense Presents Glick's Rants. It'll be me, locked and loaded, and prepared to do a show all by myself. And with that being said, I'm on this. I don't know who sings this. I don't know who did this. They're Russian or some shit. But this is a Kiss song.
guys, it's Daria. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like this collab that we did with Daddy of Halocene. Be sure to go and check out another collab that
Yeah, what she said. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. It's just goofy. What you looking so angry for, bro?
I ain't even feeling good all day. I'm about to go to bed.
I was just ending the show, man.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I was just wrapping the show up. How was your meeting?
Good.
I was just wrapping the show up, and I talked tonight about you kind of pushing me to do the show or doing something solo.
Me?
You pushing me to do something solo. I gave you credit.
Oh,
and I said Thursday night will be
don't make me laugh. I got a headache.
yeah, Thursday night will be the first episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. Now it's a working title. I don't know if it's gonna stick, but Nonsensical Nonsense presents Glick's Rants.
Oh, okay.
Me solo, and I'm addressing the issue of men's mental health and why there is a stigma behind it, and this generation making a joke of men's mental health.
That's something Tim Conrad should be there for.
I think he will be. And he might pull up. Maybe. We'll see. But, no, I was just wrapping up the show. Hopefully you guys had a good meeting tonight, Tony.
Yeah, we had to re-elect people.
Elect Glick for president.
Including myself. Yeah, we got some things we got to do this weekend, so.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Well, as I said before that music kicked off, go ahead and check us out on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Join us live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't listen to us live, go ahead and check us out on all the podcast platforms, including Spotify, Google, and Apple. All at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share. And with that being said, in the words of Jeffrey, deuces. In the words of the one and only, I need to have a conversation with this goofy son bitch. The one and only Big Dog. Peace out, A-Town down. And our newest member of the shit show, Stand Down Teo, would tell you that he's got to go kick his dog and beat his wife. Or something like that. Tony D, get you some rest. Get rid of your headache. And let these some bitches know. One time.
I don't feel good. Y'all get a job, go to bed.
In other words, what he meant to say was, mother had you. Mother made you. Motherfuck you.
Damn right.
And with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. Be good at it. Oh, wait. Oh, I fucked my own phrase up.
Be good or be good at it. Jesus Christ.
Be good. I fucked my own shit up. My apologies. Be good. Or be good at it. Goodbye, motherfuckers. Hit the button.
Yeah.